Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network as we bring you NXT tonight. As we go through the fallout from Halloween Havoc, it's going to be a fun one, folks. Get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Be a part of the show. Be a part of the family as me and this pretty face guy get for the next couple hours. So strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. I think I broke it. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Several new champions to talk about. Lots going on as we come out of Halloween Havoc and we head towards all the other fun stuff they have planned. Deadline coming up. Lots to talk about. Lots to get into. Lots in the IWC. But me and that pretty face, like I said, have you for the next little while. I see that chat filling up. So make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, be a part of the family, be a part of all the fun, and save your friends from bad streamers, save your friends from bad reaction, and bring them to the Wrestling for Life Network, where we'll bring it all. We will be the live reaction to all the action. And if you don't know who we are, you should know who we are. But if you don't, I am Mr. Evernight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I'm Big Nick, and this man's already smacking things out of the park like Freddie Freeman after 18 innings, breaking the spirits of Toronto, my guy.
Oh, heartbreaking. What a fucking game. Took it all in 3 a.m, depending on where you are. In the far east coast of Canada, it was 4:20 in the morning when the game finally ended.
Oh, that's double. That's double insulting to end at 4:20 specifically.
Right. Well, you needed it after all that. So, heartbreaking. Again, a lot of people said David versus Goliath. The series feels more like Goliath versus Goliath. But looking forward to right back at it tonight, right back at it tomorrow. Hopefully the Jays can get a win. I mean, their lineup was so depleted last night. It's crazy. People are mad at the umps. It's good times. Good baseball, though.
Well, they played 2 full games. I'm glad we didn't stay along like we had talked about to watch that full game. We would have just been getting off that now to come and do this.
Right. I did have that thought last night around 2 a.m. as they're going into like 15 and 16 innings. It's like, oh, a good thing we didn't, because we would have been there all night long.
Right. Well, again, they've played 2 whole games. But speaking of all night long, we got NXT, the fallout from Halloween Havoc all night long. We've got Kalani Jordan taking on Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockouts Championship. We've got the Evolve Championship getting defended as well. We've got part of the tournament towards the Speed title. Yeah,
Tavion's going to take on Miles Bourne. We'll see what this means. We got new champs. Blake Monroe's the new champ. What will that look like? Who's next for Ricky? Is Ricky done with Tricky? Is Ricky done with the likes of Oba? Where does it go from here? So we will find out very soon at how that's all going to look. Tatum Paxley, how's that going to feel? What's that going to look like? Who steps up to go after Tatum? So again, I mean, for my money, NXT's got a lot of things going on that have us wondering and questioning how it's all going to look and play out.
Yeah, it feels like they've kind of closed a bit of a chapter now. And now what's next?
Yeah, and I mean a big changes in if you look at the women right now, Soul's out, Zaria is in the mix for that title. Now Blake Monroe has her first belt. Jordan's going after the TNA title, which is going to be so crazy that Jordan left TNA to come to WWE to win the TNA title.
Yeah, it's a little full circle. It's a circle.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
Right. Should we circle back, though, as we got about 8 minutes and start saying hi to the people here, because we're normally long with these?
Shoot. Go nuts.
Zach saying National Chocolate Day. There you go. Shout out.
That's a good one.
Kevin, what up? Bernard, let's go Dodgers. Y'all scared to pitch to Ohtani. Any team should be scared to pitch to Ohtani, respectfully, right now.
Shout out to that Japanese robot that is Otani. He's not human. He is AI. We're going to find out that he's a cyborg. I think he set the record for 9 times on base in one game, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 3 intentional walks, and 1. We're probably going to walk you anyway. So yeah, no, I mean, and you're going to see more of that. He's getting the Barry Bonds treatment, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the guy's just a stud. Him and Wembanyama for the Spurs, they're aliens at this point. We're seeing alien athletics now.
Yeah, like, where did you get this? Like, you know, it's crazy to watch him perform, and I hate him. I hate I hate him. I don't like him. I hate him. They pitched to him in the 7th, and he cranked the tying jack out of the park, and that was the last time. They were like, we're not doing that anymore, and it worked. It worked because they put him on base, and they were able to get a lot of outs. Both teams defensively, both teams pitching staff, like, holy shit! Talk about, like, as evenly matched as you could get, right down to the wire. Like, we didn't know if that game was going to end because nobody could catch a break.
They literally played scoreless innings after already playing a full game.
Yeah, like nonstop, like in clean ball. A lot of not, you know, I think there was 2 errors on the night. But it's unfortunate, man. If the Jays had runners on 2nd and 3rd in the top of the 17th and failed to produce a run, and I think that was it, right? There's too many times you go through the lineup. There's too many chances. Like, somebody was going to catch a dinger. Vladdy was going to catch one, or you know, Otani, and it ends up being, you know, kind of one of the unsung heroes. But there you go. Fuck him. Fuck Dodgers.
Freddie Freeman,
Freddie.
antithesis too when the Yankees were out there facing the Dodgers in the World Series. So I feel your pain. It wasn't after 18 though, but I think it was what closed out the series. But Ken's asking if there was any audio recordings of your celebration after seeing that home run.
Yeah, no, I was pretty subdued. There was a big holy fuck and this sucks, and then my lighter started clicking shortly after that. So that's how that went down.
It was 420. But Dennis, what up? Eric, hey, 4 Life Buddies. Tonight's going to be a fun one. Are we going to see another TNA invasion tonight because of the TNA title on the line?
It's possible. I mean, again, this partnership still rolls on. There's still, you know, back and forth. What's next for your two-time tag champs in Dark State? What happens for them? Who steps up to challenge for that title? We'll see.
There, for Ken, you wanted an audio of KJ's reaction to that home run? I just gave it to you with him when he mentioned Dark State. Just utter disappointment leaving the body.
Right.
T's and P's for Mike Rotunda. Yes, I know. Well, we talked about this before we went live. So for those who don't know, briefly, it was put out today by Barry Windham that Mike Rotunda is currently under hospice care.
Yeah, T's and P's to the whole family. We know what they've been through over the last couple of years with with Bray, IRS for those who don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's sad in hospice care at this point. So hopefully he's comfortable and surrounded by people who love him, which we know he is. So thoughts and prayers. Sad story for sure.
This is why you always tell the people you love them.
That's it. Make today matter, folks.
Ken, what up? Be a friend, tell a friend. Damien, what up? Byron, what up? MDB, no fake scripts. This real like a ladder match. The champ is here.
Let's go.
Anthony, see you. Jose, has anyone checked on KJ after last night? No, he's good. It's, you know, try to pick up his spirits.
It was a sleepy, mopey day under the circumstances yesterday to stay up till 3 a.m, fall asleep around 3:30, 4, and then get up early to be at it again. And then just, you know, it would have felt a little easier if you had the dub under your belt, but it didn't work out that way. So,
hey, you can even it up. You can even it up right here.
That's it. It's kicking off right now. We're getting the anthems, and we're 3 minutes away from the start of NXT, folks. Remember, be a friend, tell a friend.
See Money, what up? Happy birthday to MVP. Big Dog, I see you. Josh, what up? Devin, I see you. You got to read this one. This might brighten up your day a little bit.
Daniel Berry, sports highlights. Let's go. Happy Tuesday, sir. How you doing?
John Tay, what up? Cooper, Austin, Rick Dawson. All we're missing is Rick Knox.
Right.
Boston, I see you. Dylan Sellers. OG Dale, I see you. Bradley gifting out memberships again. The giver of gifts. He's got to be almost again now. It's almost 150, 200.
Yeah, I think he's in that 150 neighborhood, just north of 150. So I know he hasn't hit 200 yet, which I mean, again, I don't even know how to begin to follow that, but we'll see if I can get a specific number. I know it's around 150.
Damn. TJ, I see you. And again, Bradley, appreciate it so much. So if you have a membership to this channel, it's probably because Bradley gave it to you. Or at least he's our dealer. He's giving the first fat dab is free.
Right,
and then we got your help up there. Little dab will do you.
Right, that first taste, that first little taste is free, folks, but that's all you're getting.
Right, then we got you hooked in. We got you locked in. As I got Spaz with a $10 super chat. Hey, Jay, Nick, and KJ in chat. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Apparently, IRS is in end of life care. T's and P's if family can. It's a good day always to hug your loved ones. Absolutely.
No, 100%. I mean, don't waste a minute. And again, it's sad. Again, he had a great career. That aside, he's a family man. And again, it's sad to see him go.
Right. Mr. Rock, I see you out there over on Twitch. Dark State will face Chase U for now until Slater and Evans are ready.
Boo.
Why you gotta put that on?
I feel about Chase U the way you feel about Dark State.
Well, and I feel the way about Chase U the way you feel about Chase U.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, especially the new incarnation of Chase U. This is not got out of the gates at all. At least with Duke and the ladies, there was something there for a moment, but it's all gone. And this new Chase U is poo poo.
Yeah. It is not good. He should have died the first time. We stopped trying to make Chase U happen again.
Right? What are we doing? Why are we running this back? Is it that important?
Right. But King Off Art saying Chase U sucks. Shout out. And again, reminders, I got 30 seconds. We do have the super chats, the super stickers, the memberships, all of that fun stuff to make sure you get your comment read and everything. We do try and click on as many as we can. But absolutely, we're about 20 seconds away, my guy.
Yeah, that's it. We're winding down. We're getting ready for the start of the show. Nick and I will sync up. You can do the same at home. If you have the ability to pause or rewind or fast forward, you can kind of line up with us. And again, we take a prediction on every single match. We take a rating out of 10 at the end of the night. And let's have a fun one here tonight. Hopefully, the show is packed and Mr. Hickenbottom has some fun stuff in store for us tonight.
Yeah, it's Halloween night at Hickenbottom High out here.
Right. Hickenbottom
Halloween for apples.
About to start.
Real quick, though, from your agent, I'm thinking about handing out THC vitamin-infused candies on Halloween. Let the kids have the night of their lives.
Yeah, as fun as that sounds, highly, highly illegal, and I would not recommend it. As some people really freak out.
Yeah, we don't condone those activities.
Fun part, AJ. Now. Oh,
you get ahead of me?
Waiting
on this hiccup of forever.
There we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, NXT is about to kick off. Again, like we said, it's the fallout from Halloween Havoc. We got 3 new champions. We got half a new champion, and you know how they broke that down. And we start right off with the replay of Halloween Havoc and all the fun stuff that went on there. Still, for my money, Nick, Ethan Page. Ethan Page is a star, and I thought him and Wagner tore it down on Saturday.
If Ethan Page wasn't your North American champion, should he challenge Ricky Saints for the world title?
They have history, so that door to me is still open. They went back and forth. They exchanged the North American title, and I like you can almost see the process working and how they want it to work. Right, you have a battle for the North American title. You elevate into the main picture, and then we'll see where you go from there. So the guys are taking the steps, and right now Ethan Page is the North American champion, and Ricky is the world title. And for those out there that are desperately trying to cling on to some success, this has nothing to do with spite. There's just talent doing talented things, and it's working.
If not Ethan, who do you think's the next person to challenge Ricky?
Who's a heel out there right now? Like, do you send a guy like Jasper after him? They had a history.
Dude.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, if he's still there, I mean, we haven't seen him on the main roster, but I think if he goes, he's got to get it back.
That'd be the curious part. If you run it back, does he just get beat again?
Yeah.
That's a hard sell.
Then you take all of his luster off him then at that point, especially if he does that stupid ass tornado DDT and can't hit a Rochambeau on him.
Bro. You try and Rochambeau, but
then don't make that your fucking finisher. If you can't hit it on everybody, then you shouldn't hit it on
finisher
nobody.
For the big guys. He's not the first guy to do that.
I like how Rick caught that I was doing the Samoa Joe song for Oba.
Right. I knew what you meant, so I took you at what I thought you meant.
You're right. You knew. Have you ever think you thought the things that you thought you think you thought?
Right.
Spaz with another $5 out here. Wrestling for life is like a religion and a drug. The first taste is free, and then they get in you. Pause. All pause, no diddy. Yeah, pause.
That's kind of funny, actually. All pause, no diddy.
Yeah.
Prayers to Jamaica, 150%. My mom's down in that, well, not in that neck of the woods, so I hope my mom's is enjoying her trip and not getting caught up. But yeah, no, T's and P's to Jamaica. They're getting smashed right now.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Not in the fun way either.
No. Chris McCarty, I see you. Chris Kane, I see you. See you, man. Scar, good evening. What up? Sean Reed, I saw you. Actually, the one versus Ilya could cook. Okay, I think we jumped into the middle of the conversation there.
Right.
Yeah, well, you've got Fraxium versus Axiom. Jesus Christ. Axiom. I need to remind myself it's Axiom. Versus Jasper Troy here.
Yeah, Jasper Troy doesn't seem like your typical speed chaser, your speed competitor.
No, he looks like the guy who sells the speed to the speed chasers.
Yeah, I don't imagine he loses here, though. Like, I mean, I like Axiom and all, but Jasper, I think you're trying to build into something. So somehow Jasper accidentally becomes the speed champion.
Is it one of those because he's a guy that looks like he could end a match in 3 minutes?
He definitely does. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So it's,
right?
the irresistible force meets the immovable object.
Well, even in the semifinal, like, I mean, again, it was going for a couple of minutes. And then when he decided the match was over, one big power move and it was fucking over.
Right.
As Jordan walking in, she will take on Kalani tonight for the TNA Knockouts Championship.
Right. Chris, Nick, any reason you say Jasper is a drug dealer? Because it was a joke. Because it was a fun pun. Play on words.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's taking over the production? Is he working with Dark State, Death Riders?
Wait, what? No, not saying.
No, he's doing what John Moxley could have done with taking over Warner. Get your hands off the freaking button.
Hijacking the show. So maybe we're not done with Trick and Ricky.
This might be his kind of send-off of
why is
you took over, so we got to let go of you. Oh, he just kicked Stan.
I like this, though. A little bit of an unhinged Trick.
Yeah, well, again, it elevates him. It makes him feel big. Of 3 years, this has been my house. You're not going to do me like this. This has been where I stay. This is my domain right now. He's having a meltdown like when everything came crumbling down on Roman, that type of shit.
Trick coming out through the back. This is good shit for Trick.
Right. I'm going to say what I got to say is they're also hyping up. We forgot to mention Gold Rush, the 18th and the 25th of November.
Yes. 2-week extravaganza. You're going to see talent from AAA, talent from TNA, talent from Evolve, talent from the main roster. Apparently, we're going to stack this up, and we're really going to have a gold rush. A lot of titles on the line over a 2-week period. So good on them for that. I did forget as well. We didn't mention Spaz Damian C Money top 3 from last night. Get in that chat. Get your points.
Oh, I'm upset. It's C Money again instead of C Monet.
Well, it's on Wednesdays. It's Simone.
On Wednesdays, it's C Monet. So now Ava's coming out here, and again, she's properly dressed. Granted, she looks like she might
looks
be
like a
waiting for
circus
basketball
tent.
practice. Bro, now you're just being disrespectful.
She does. Like, what about that?
I mean, I'd pull a Ricky and peek under the tent.
Uh,
But I like this. This is he's taking over the show, and Ava's got to regain control of this. If it's at least showing that she's got some level of authority.
well, she does, and she tries. I just sometimes have trouble believing that anybody would listen to this girl whine and cry about her authority.
Trick hates wearing shirts. Yeah, I've never seen her wear one. My tribal streamers, I love you guys. Shout out Daisy.
Oh.
What up? Boston, to how are you?
What did he say?
He said, "You, Nick, you would think Ava is good looking." LMAO. No. I'm trying to get that, final boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be on the board of directors there, Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know if you're her persuasion, but hey.
Yeah.
That's become official as of
late. Saints is running out.
There's Saints after all this. Okay. They're swinging at each other, and there's more. Homeboy really ran out those red fucking kicks, eh? Man, we told you to wear white or black. Shit.
When did Saints get cut up over his eye? Because he's got the bandage there.
I think there was a little bit of blood on Saturday. Was there not?
I could just have forgotten it. So
I thought he got caught with like a leg, that leg lariat that they throw. As we were getting
the crescent kick there. Yeah.
We're gonna package for the speed tournament. Axiom to at least they're trying to make it seem cool.
Yeah, but is this where you do the first match of the night?
I think so, because it's gonna be 3 minutes, it's gonna be fast paced, it's gonna be good energy. Why not get it in, get it out? I don't think it should be on the show at all. But I mean, again, it doesn't really hurt the show either. Like we talked about it a couple weeks ago with the women, like it was a really good short match. So I mean, it doesn't help the show really, but it doesn't hurt it.
Is it one of those that it's more they're keeping up the energy from that whole run in, and here we go, here's the fast-paced one, because you can't go into like Kalani versus Jordan. That's going to be like a 20-minute banger.
Right, yeah, I think so. I think if you're going to have bigger matches here tonight with more implication or angle-based. Oh, by the way, we figured out the feet.
Yeah, we eat the feet because it just turned out to be a WrestleMania commercial, as was rumored and speculated. No one thought that Hunter was one of the like 4 or 5
I jokingly said Evolution, but that's as close as I got. But Punk, Roman, Brock, a lot of people talking about Brock's face, Brock being AI.
Like, I mean, honestly, this whole commercial kind of looks like it's AI, half a way big. Like no one's fighting nobody here or anything.
I think this is the first time I've watched the full front to back.
Yeah, make sure you buy your tickets, folks. We're going back to Vegas. I thought you were saying when people was talking about Brock's face that, oh, he looks older. No shit, he's older.
He is older.
Yeah, he's that old dusty badass cowboy that you don't want to fuck with.
Right? No, we knew it was Brock. Heyman had been put out. Not a faction, not something cool, not something surprising. Just buy tickets. Buy tickets to WrestleMania 42. I said that was probably worst case scenario. So there you go. Good job.
Yeah, it's a very Boo Earns moment. And yeah, Sean, illegal gambling. You're on the same way with me. Was Chauncey Billups just off screen with that whole situation?
Right. Let's go. What are the odds?
Right. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, WrestleMania seems to be staying in Vegas.
Right. Step herpes. That comes with you. Be careful, folks.
Thank you, The Hangover.
Yes.
I was going to say, click away, sir. Could WrestleMania 2026 be his final one? Perhaps.
Who?
Brock.
Yeah. I mean, again, I didn't know that he was ever coming back. This run to me right now is surprising.
Yeah, we still don't know what they're doing with them. We thought it was just kind of, hey, they brought him back for the Cena tour, and now obviously if they're using him here, they're going to keep him around. When you have the interaction with him and Heyman, it seems like they're going to keep him around. He signs a new deal that it's not just we're going to keep paying you to sit at home up in Saskatchewan. So
Right.
what are we going to do with him?
Yeah, and I honestly feel like if you're going to book him for Mania, if you're going to advertise him for Mania, maybe this is the moment you do Gunther Brock.
I think you kind of have to at this point.
Right?
Well, if you're going to do Gunther coming off of beating Cena,
maybe. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't hurt. Right? And I mean, at the end of the day, it helps Gunther get over huge.
right?
Wow. Fuck you.
What did I do?
A foul ball hit as the Blue Jay game has started. And a hell of a catch as the outfielder jumped into the crowd to get it.
Well, there you go. Well, yeah, Ken's saying announce it now so peeps can get that second mortgage for tickets.
Right, let's go.
So wait, this teaser thing was nothing more than a WrestleMania thing? Bro, Triple H stayed doing this shit like this.
Yep, that's again, they never said what it was. People had every right to guess. And it turns out it was a WrestleMania 42 advertisement.
Now, if you're like Mike Johnson, PWI insider and everything like that, that was kind of like the main source that let it out that it was a WrestleMania ad. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Of let people fester with what it is versus spoil it?
Yeah, like I know in this case, people are going to say, well, fuck it, who cares? But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this is the same people. When you see online rage, I can't believe they're going to do a reality show and go back behind the scenes. That's ridiculous. They're ruining wrestling. Oh, by the way, tonight on the pay-per-view, this is what's going to be happening. Wait, what? Like, you can't have it like what's more detrimental? Are they not a bit of the same idea? So yeah, I would love for the writers. Now it's their job to let it out, and a fair argument is just trying to ignore them. But I wish more got left alone for sure.
Fair enough. Well, I should probably leave this alone, but I don't know what Bernard's down here about. It. You losers don't watch basketball. I don't allow politics or other cultural BS to affect my enjoyment of a product. Fair enough. I don't think we were saying didn't enjoy it because I made the Chauncey Billups joke. I was saying I didn't enjoy it because I didn't want it to be a WrestleMania 42 ad, I guess is trying to make the most sense out of what you were saying.
Not sure what the reference is right now, but I do have Axiom in the ring, folks. Get your votes in. Let me know who you're taking. And yeah, Fraxium, and I always want to call him Jarvis.
Jarvis? Why?
I don't know. You ever see
what happened in Noam Dar? He got released.
Yeah, no more Noam.
Yeah, but he hasn't popped up anywhere, which is surprising.
Not surprising, not that surprising. And he'll probably do some like European indies and that, but I think sometimes we overvalue some of the people we see right in front of us. And I don't think that I think some people get, these ideas. Like I remember when we've seen other people released and they were gonna, go to other companies and run the world, and it never happens.
We had the big return to Wrestling on Collision of Tegan Knox, Nixon Newell.
That's another lady that I've seen off, outside of wrestling more than I've seen in wrestling as of late for obvious reasons. Yeah, you bring in Tegan on a Collision during a backstage pre-tape. I don't know if that's the right choice. I mean, I think Tegan would have some like pop value if maybe if she was the opponent for Mercedes instead of Riho, might have been cooler.
Could have been cool, but we are underway with this match, folks. So let us know who you're taking, whether you're taking Jasper Troy or Axiom. Who you got? We got Troy?
Yeah, I think it's Troy. I don't see a world where I don't know. I don't
main
see
roster guy versus fresh off of LFG vibe.
If you want me to believe in Jasper, an up and coming kind of monster giant guy, he's got to find a way to get a dub here. But Americanos.
Well, because that's the winner of this takes on one of the Americanos, right?
Right, the Americanos everywhere right now.
It just feels so funny. Remember when everyone hated this gimmick? And now that we've added more to it, everyone's still like fine with it.
Yeah. Oh, big backbreaker. Jasper, the friendly, the friendly Troy.
But he's got to be your kind of monster. He's gone straight from LFG to where he was challenging Oba and pushed him to his limit for the world title. Now he's out here, speed title, facing a guy on the main roster. If you're going to keep hyping him up and building him up, you've got to keep him that way.
Right. Yeah, it's a little unexpected to see an offensive lineman in a speed match. Now, I know guys like Otis have had matches in speed, so I don't think there's a size limit. But it is not, he's not exactly what I would expect in this. You had a good point, though, because you believe his knockout punch. You believe if Jasper grabs you and hits the move, it could be over.
Oh, yeah, I had a black hole slam on you and everything, and boom, this match is over in less than 3 minutes, especially when he's taking on guys the size of an Axiom, the guys the size of a Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, the Americanos. As we're in the final 50 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Troy, see, this is where you do it right. Troy pancakes him for his efforts.
We called him an offensive lineman. He's out there pancaking people. Oh, chokehold. Don't. He can't tap, of all things. 31, 30, 29.
27, 26.
Yes.
25. There we go. We're good, bro.
Right.
Oh, do you like the whole, green to yellow to red?
The countdown timer here?
There it is. Black hole slam. I mean, it wasn't a bad 3-minute match. That's what I mean. It doesn't really help the show. It doesn't hurt the show. It's just like, it is what it is. It's kind of, I don't love the actual title on the show, Nick, but I also don't, it's not that offensive or egregious. Like I wish they would stop doing this. There was nothing wrong with it.
You can fit a whole match in a commercial break.
Right.
That's what I think they should do it of. That make it a fucking exclusive to the international.
Right. The Netflix audience gets bonus speed matches. It's not a bad show.
But again, right there, that proves why a guy like Jasper Troy's in the finals and honestly could end up winning the speed title, because you believe he sat there and pinned the guy with 10 seconds left and was looking at the clock as he did it.
Yeah, the urgency mattered, right? Like he was aware of the clock. He knows he's got to get the W within the time frame. So he will take on El Grande Americano for the speed title.
Sorry, I was right with one of the Americanos. It was just not the two that were at ringside.
Right. Ava with Soul and Zarya. This looks like a staff meeting at the local Hot Topic.
It's Hickenbottom high, my guy. The sooner you accept that, the lowered expectations. Even then, Soul and Zarya look like badasses. I'm still wondering, are they going to make Soul? So Soul's vacating the speed title. Is this what's happening? Don't trust Zarya to defend this one. She just lost the last one. Don't look at her.
Zaruka. Why is Soul getting so much leeway to make decisions with these belts?
Because she's not going to offend, the popular chick is Ava.
Well, I guess so.
So she's vacating the speed title.
Zarya walked out when she said, I never lost in the first place. And Zarya just walked off.
Oh. Setting up, and it's going to be, I know somebody mentioned it earlier of Soul's turning. It's going to be Zarya that turns him. She's just going to be sick of the fucking little petty comments of, I was standing up for you when you were hurt. I was making sure that you didn't get stripped, this and that.
Right. As Paxley walking out with the culling. And there's something kind of that makes me smile about seeing Tatum with the world title. Like, it's good honor. Like, congratulations. I mean, it's a big moment in her career. I'm happy about it. I think she looks great. Big old smile on her face.
I am happy for her. I really like the storytelling around it, because even when we were talking during the match of it, her in the bloody outfit with everybody else around her wearing white, and it's Halloween Havoc, and it kind of felt that very sacrificial lamb led to slaughter kind of thing. And you had Izzy pop in the ring, looked very clearly like she was about to clatter Tatum with the belt, and just so happened to eat a boot from JC that ended up helping Tatum win. So there's still definitely some seeds of discontent amongst this group here.
Yes, definitely. I mean, though, and again, I think because the injury, you just kind of leave some things planted, and we'll revisit them one day when we can. So it's not bad play overall from everybody. And again, like you said, Zarya is going to get pretty fed up with feeling like, with that guilt.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see definitely turns on both sides. If Zarya probably turns on Soul, I think Izzy could turn and kick out Tatum, what have you. We talked about it during the match of she goes that Ziggler route of it should have been me.
Right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yes, we are on a commercial break right now, folks.
Yes, we are. Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're fine. Go for it.
Of the matches ended in the judges' vote or something based on that on a point. I fucking hate that. Hate that. Oh, sorry, Boston. I don't like that at all. No, I don't think that's the way to go. A point says we really want to stand there for, and now the judge's decision.
So I think that's kind of almost a play, if not kind of also just the Ring of Honor Pure Championship rules, is I think what he was bringing up.
Right.
So it doesn't have a little of that vibe of it's a gimmick match to a gimmick match thing.
Right. Nigel McGuinness for Speed Champion. What are we doing?
Oh, I mean, if he's going to jump over, put him on commentary. Him and Barrett on commentary.
Interesting. But yeah, I mean, again, I think the idea that having a 3-minute match is a slap in the face, maybe that's part of what we get in trouble with of every match shouldn't be 15 minutes. Not every match should be 10 minutes. I think with like what we just saw with Axiom and Jasper, it was a believable 3-minute match.
It's one thing to say not every match should be 15, 20 minutes, what have you. It's another thing to tell me outright this is only going to be a 3-minute match.
Well, no, because I mean, in that parameter, like if you don't finish in the 3 minutes, nobody wins and you don't advance. So it puts the stakes to it. And like we just said with Jasper, he's looking up at the clock as he's hitting that black hole slam. And that's where you had I think the best argument is you believe that he could end the match that quickly. That's believable. That works.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Axiom weighs about as much as this guy's fucking thigh. So 100% he should just smash this guy. And this is the same guy that pushed Oba to the limit.
Yeah, right. The vote is in.
Do a Cyber Sunday again?
Right? They should bring back Cyber Sunday. With everybody
fucking Twitter, with Twitter having a vote and everything in all of that. Oh my God.
Just do what they did in the past. Fake the answers. We didn't vote for that answer. Are you kidding? Some of this shit was hilarious.
Some people say some of that shit was shoot, brother.
Maybe some, but I don't buy all of it. Like,
and up next, taking on Obafemi is Marco Stunt.
Yeah, right. No. I mean, he's been on an American Idol-like show, couldn't get any votes.
Oh, well, he's up there selling cars now.
Yeah, he is. Big Nick, what is the most embarrassing way to lose a match? I'd say a basic arm drag. If you lose to that, you're cooked, bro. Call it quits.
What is MJF's move with what was it with his match with Darby or whatever?
No,
arm drag.
Right, the arm drag. I think the most embarrassing one happens to be the swing. If you tap out from being swung, as one Mr. Jericho has done, is tapped out to the mind spinning of the swing.
Maybe he just didn't have his Dramamine. He got motion sickness, right. My guy.
Swinging.
They call it the Huck and Chuck for a reason. Super H car. What up?
Let's go.
We got J Degrees. What up? Love seeing all the new names pop in. Yes, we're going swinging.
Tatum in the ring, Nick, with the culling. Looking good. Is he looking good?
It's a feel-good moment for Tatum because of how long she's been in WWE, especially in NXT and everything. And this is her like 4th or 5th gimmick at this point. Remember, she was in a diamond mine at one point.
Yeah, shit. That's going back a hot minute too, right?
Yeah, that was before the 2.0 era.
Well, yeah. Like, how long's Roddy been back in AEW?
Right.
3 years, 2.5 years.
At least.
Yeah. So they're going nuts for Tatum. So accidentally and by proxy, you have the Culling, who's been this dark heelish faction, now in the ring with one of the biggest baby faces on the brand.
Right.
Wrestling
They just
is
want to cheer for her
great.
because she's the odd outcast weirdo kid, like all wrestling fans truly are in their heart of hearts, that
Right.
actually want it.
You're not wrong.
Something feels off. And well, again, I still don't trust Izzy because
I don't
Izzy's
trust
still
it.
secretly, even though this feels like this is supposed to be Sean Spears' faction, this is run by Izzy.
Well, you saw Izzy just turned on
Jensen
and booted him right the fuck out. So
right?
yeah, you know, valid point. But a really nice speech from Tatum so far. To actually see her cut like I'm, you know, just kind of a straight promo. She can talk. She's good. Okay with the mic.
It
Not
works
really
though because that was the last on the Go Home show for Halloween Havoc that Tuesday. That was the best promo she's cut in her entire time in the company.
Mm-hmm. But good on them. They listen. NXT went from JC Jane to Tatum Paxley as your last two champions, with a lot of big names floating around. I commend them on giving opportunities to names like that. Now you still have, you know, Blake's going to want her shot one day. Jordan's still out there, hasn't got a real run yet. So, Izzy's got a mic.
I don't just picture you as the type of champion to hand out opportunities. It's because she was saying she's gonna be a fighting champion. She's gonna open challenges.
You don't want to
but
do
also,
that.
it's a credit to what you said. It's a credit to NXT on building up their women's division. That someone like a JC Jane goes from being the underdog outcast to one of the top dogs in the division. Tatum, Sam King.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy got a mic. KJ singing voice.
Izzy's got a mic. Who knows what Spearsy do?
Oh. Hey, Izzy's though playing the evil corrupter of. If it were up to me, I'd make people earn that shot, just like how you had to earn yours.
The good part is the faction stays true to the faction. Not, you know, they don't kind of follow along just because Tatum's popular and over doesn't mean they just start acting another way. So there you have Izzy kind of saying like, no, we don't want to be this. We don't want to. The gaslighting begins. Jose nails it, right? Like that's exactly what's up.
100%. Because you even have Spears in them. Just like, what is this woman doing? What is happening?
Come on in.
You're trying to hit the timeout.
Okay. So she's saying tonight.
Yeah. So hey. Oh, what the fuck?
Look, the wheel's back.
Wheel, there you got your wheel. Oh no, we got
all the people.
Carmen Petrovich. So she's got a wheel of challengers.
Yo, she do this weekly. She'd be a superstar. No, just like every week, spin the wheel.
My guy, she's the fucking Harley Quinn of this women's division at this point. And they listened to you. They brought back the wheel.
They did. Wendy Chu on it. Yo, she points out Izzy is not on the wheel because I would never fight Izzy for this title. I love her too much to fight.
I'm spinning this wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
Now,
is it a loaded wheel?
Lola.
Oh no, though.
They call her Lola. Lola could win this.
Right?
Tatum gets a no run.
Yeah. Well, as you can see Izzy's face, and you almost look like they all. If you watch Sean Spears, Izzy, Nico Vance, all that, they almost kind of all had an agreement of like, all right, so we just need to fucking end this now then.
Yeah, we just got to chop the head off this snake real quick. Like, we can't play this game. Trick's still stomping around angry. as he runs into OTM.
I got time for this.
Ricky!
Ren and Kendall Gray.
Holy shit, Ren is still on the show. God damn it.
No, they'll make her and Kendall partners and friends and everything.
Kendall looks 25 and 46 all at the same time. It's amazing.
He's old in the face, young ass.
Right, like, no, I'm respectfully, Kendall. Hell of an athlete, had a great showing in the Battle Royal. But yeah, certain angles you catch her, she looked like mom and daughter. What up, girl?
That is unhinged. I don't know how I feel with that match though. Of like, I don't know if I want Lash Legend to win because championship win, or if I want her to lose because it's the Evolve title.
Right,
so
like,
it's almost a step back.
Yeah, this is a step forward or step back. I'm unsure.
Yeah, stuck in the middle with you. But yeah,
and be the angle, the counter Izzy double influence. Yeah, but Lyra's got her own crazy friend to deal with.
Or does she bring her up to the main roster to help me understand crazy? Because remember, she was going to NXT to recruit Lyra. Help me understand crazy. You're crazy. Help me understand crazy.
Right? Like, you're crazy, very familiar to the current crazy. So Lyra has a type, if nothing else.
Right? Well, speaking of crazy, I'm going to go try and find my inner crazy here. But yeah, Lola Vice, Tatum Paxley announced tonight. I think Lola's winning, whether one way or another.
Wendy Chu as Nick runs away. Nick taking a pause for the cause. We are on a commercial break. And if anyone's curious, we are in the top of the second, 0-0 at the moment right now between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays in the World Series. Every NHL team in the world is playing tonight. I know there's basketball on tonight. NXT's rocking and rolling. We're back tomorrow for AEW Dynamite Fright Night. That's going to be a fun one. Thursday, we got your preview show for Saturday Night Main Event, and then Friday SmackDown. Halloween night, our Halloween party. It's going to be a great time. Bring your tricks, bring your treats, and we shall have a lot of fun with SmackDown the night before Saturday Night Main Event. So be there for that and so much more, folks. Of course, Saturday, we will be live for Saturday Night Main Event as well. Trick Williams is not happy. Keep the chat coming, folks. Keep it going. Keep it going. As what's the wheel gimmick? Well, every year at Halloween, I wouldn't say every year, but for a couple years, a few years, the wheel was for Halloween Havoc and it had stipulations on it. What type of match would you have at Halloween Havoc? Spin the wheel, let's make a deal. They didn't do it this year. Now they have spin the wheel, let's make a deal with female wrestlers on it, and that's how Tatum's going to decide on her opponents. I mean, open challenge, spin a wheel, all works for me. She wants to be a fighting challenge, even though Izzy doesn't think it's a good idea. Have her lose the belt tonight. That would be hilarious. Dude, it'd be so funny. I like Lola, but you might get Lola booed. You might get Lola booed for pulling that one off, unless the focus turns to Izzy. Is Izzy the problem? Is Izzy the one that breaks Tatum's heart? It could happen, Boston. Don't rule it out. I didn't see JC or Fallon on the wheel. Interesting. Well, they're sending JC to the back of the line. Ren is great. Come on. Come on. She all right. Kendall Gray is Kendall Bay. Kendall Bay. That's cute. That's cute, my guy. Domi's second goal gives Toronto 4-3 with 2:04 left in the third. Domi having a night. Let's go. Thank you, Bradley. Let's go. It was 2-2 at the last time I had seen it. So appreciate that. Let's go. Hello, Gray. What's up, Guardian? As we are coming back from the commercial break at the moment, Kendall Gray is hot. They're all hot in one way or the other. Mafter. Motherfucker. Wait, what? That's not the same thing. Fat Joe in the audience here tonight. Lean back. Lean back. Skrrr, as here comes Lash Legend. all the women's titles being defended. A lot of belts on the line. And now you just had the women's world title, the knockouts titles on the line, Evolve titles on the line. Let's go. Brandon, I love to see it. I love to see it. Let's go, Jays, as we head into the bottom of the second. Lyra can pull double duty. She's young. She can take it. Yeah, I mean, if she'd be perfectly fine, I imagine. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Yes, let's go. As soon as I remember where that's from, I'll confirm it. That's good. Can't take another 18 inning game. Dude, it's tough, man. It's heartbreaking. And again, it didn't end till 3 a.m. So, I mean, for the West Coast, a 5 o'clock game gets into midnight, gets into the next day. For us on the Eastern time zone, 3 in the morning. I mean, that's crazy. And then they're back here playing again tonight. So it's crazy times. I know there's a couple issues with the Jays lineup, but they battled. I mean, even with a lot of their B squad in last night, they still played another full game before they gave up 1 run. So it's been awesome. Outstanding baseball. They go long tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do. Panthers and Heat are on my screens. Let's go. Let's go. Don't like either team. Sorry. What happened to TNA? What do you mean? Tatum is so losing tonight. I don't know, man. I got a feeling, dude. I got a feeling, Richard. It could be. I'm curious how Kendall gets out of this situation with Lash, because if I had to put money down, I'd put it on Lash. This should be a very interesting match. I don't feel anything about that. I feel like it barely got noticed. Collision is the least watched show in the wrestling business. So, yeah, kind of felt like, who cares? Who cares? I don't know crazy, but I do know finger poke-a-doom. Keep your fingers to yourself there, big dog. They might take the title off Tatum. They've done things like that before, like when Ray became WWE champ and then lost it at the end of the night. It's happened before. It will happen again. Remember the infamous Matt Cardona, big woo-woo mania moment followed up by the next Raw. Not a big moment. So, yeah, it happens. If there's a way, a rhyme, a reason, I'm all for it. People are going to be upset. They want people to kind of have an emotional reaction to the whole situation. I got a vibe. I just feel like that could be the case tonight. But then Lola's your world champion, which I'm not going to complain about at all. Kendall Gray got a great look. I told you, she looks 25 and 46. What? Sorry. From the big payback. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it. All right, Mr. Stormy, what do you got? I see Shoei scares me when he pitches because he tips his pitches. I am a Phillies fan pulling for the Blue Jays because I do not trust the Dodgers. I do not like the Dodgers. And, again, Shohei, what can you say about him? He legitimately is a ridiculous player. To do what he does, the way he can do it, it's insane. But doesn't mean I have to like him. But we got a runner on in the bottom of the second at the moment. Bieber pitching for the Blue Jays. Bring down the house. Kendall Gray is basically WWE's Alex Windsor. That's a good comparison. I like that. Good show, Chris. As Lash, as expected, is all over this woman right now, just tossing her around. Nick Aldis or Adam Pierce. I give a slight edge to Pierce. Pierce is a little more fun for me. He's rounding second into third. Runners on the corner, 1 out in the second. Yeah, fuck that guy. Show's got me yawning. Doesn't actually have me really pulled in deep, Boston. If you can't tell, you've been watching these streams long enough. A little bit ADD and all over the place. I'm not pulled in. Kendall, Lash, all right, okay, but we'll see. Lash Legend is 6'1". She a big lady. She a big lady with a big future. Pierce always seems upset. Pierce always seems like his blood pressure is skyrocketing. He's always frantic. Maybe that I kind of like that. Nick Aldis is too calm and collected all the time. Right? Like chaos is breaking around Aldis, and he's like, all right then, match next week. Right? I like Aldis a lot. Just let me go. I want that high strung manager losing his mind and screaming at everybody, and he's got his cute little catchphrase. It's official. Pierce is always, he's just steaming. Just absolutely steaming from the ears. Good match so far. No complaints. Kind of going the way I expected right now. Is the bigger athlete in Lash just putting a beating on Kendall right now. Bernard, no, I'm not reading that comment. That's accusations. Well, I'd be one too, trying to manage that show. What are you talking about? That's because all this gets to go home to Mickey. He's like, I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all kill each other. I'm going home to wifey. I'm going home to some hardcore country. Nick Aldis is British. Yes, he is. Pierce upset and Aldis nowhere to be found unless someone gets attacked. Also true, right? No, I like them both. I really think that WWE has done well with the management position. It's something that I think Tony should highly consider with his programming. Him doing what he does is not good. He's not meant for it. It's not his thing. It's not his forte. Maybe take some lessons, some classes or something. But I don't think that's his thing. I think they could use a presence, somebody like that. Pierce is good, and I like the fact that each manager is different. Pierce, high strung, we talked about it, hyperactive, very reactive to the situations. Aldis, cool, calm, collected, takes a lot. Even, things like an RKO doesn't seem to phase him. So, yeah, and I mean, again, two guys that both could wrestle. Speaking of guys that could wrestle,
oh, I was going to come back on the presence first and foremost, and then, the hot, unhinged, all over the place versus calm, cool, and collected. So I was all over the place with that. Yeah, my
right.
guy.
Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Show rolls on. Lash complete control of Kendall right now. Ren St. Clair at ringside.
Yeah, so they're going to probably pair up Kendall and Ren because the Burger Collective, the Quarter Pound crew, the Quarter Catch crew is all but dissolved here. Yes, I'm pulled into this, so if you need to pull out, pause. But yeah, again, I don't know if I want Lash to win because championship win, or if Lash then is on Evolve. And well, I guess I know what I'll be watching on Wednesdays.
Sorry, I got distracted by stupidity.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry, you just asked me to do something I've never done before, but no. Oh shit!
What a bum.
But that being said, it is 1-0 for the LA Dodgers, and I'm going to go curse at the TV. I shall return.
KJ is going to go say his prayers and take his vitamins to will the Blue Jays back into the victory zone here. Yes, we're back in action of Kendall Gray firing up on Lash here. Now, if Lash loses this though, too, on the other side, so you lost to the Evolve champion. When you haven't been that featured on NXT television, are you not long for NXT television and just moving on up to the main roster side here? I feel. Oh, I'm a sled dog. I'm a sled dog. You know. MDB, what up? Quake, what up? I saw Carly Bright was supposed to be where Kendall Gray is. Paul, who's your what now? Kendall Bright, she's very much still in Evolve and kind of fits that whole Evolve style. Kendall Gray's up there. She's one much like a Sean Legacy. I know he's still in the ID program, but he's been on Evolve. Jackson Drake might be a guy that sooner rather than later. We've already seen swipe up or swipe right, swipe up, swipe right. They might swipe up from Evolve to NXT. Callie Armstrong, I think, is somebody that's going to end up on NXT sooner rather than later than being involved. So, yeah, I have no issue with Kendall Gray here. And she's right now giving the business to Lash out here. Jack Hartwheel. No, that's KJ's favorite, Jack Hartwheel. He just thinks every independent wrestler that he doesn't know the name of is Jack Hartwheel. JP Saxeus of DeGrace to Canada. That would help if I know who JC Saxe was. Is that the saxophone cousin to JC Chazé? What? As I got Jordan, they cut you a random bit of Jordan backstage here. Phone was bugging. Swipe down. There, swipe down my picture phone. We'll swipe down right now and enter to the live chat and make sure you hit that like, hit that bell, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification as the voice beyond's changing things beyond me. TMS is rising. Who? What? I feel like this is a very Canadian conversation right now with the non-Canadian here as Kendall comes out of the choke slam. Belly to back suplex. Kendall Gray has like definitely a look to her. I don't want to knock the woman. Christ almighty, KJ's been doing all with that. So, but yeah, she definitely looks more veteran than she probably is. But this has been a hell of a match out here. And this is what? Second match of the night? We had, because we had the opening segment with Trick going loose cannon everywhere. Oh, I like that as Lash rolls out just to kind of break it up so she can't go for the pin after hitting it. But then we had the speed match. Then we had Tatum come out, spin the wheel, catches a baseball slide. Ooh. So yeah, this is your second match tonight out here, folks. Kendall Gray over Tyra May Steele. No, Tyra's still also very new. Tyra's been, she's in that Jasper Troy kind of vein of they both didn't they both win LFG that same year, season, what have you, or anything. So she's still got to evolve literally and figuratively. So I wouldn't say that they're quite the same. Bro, I'm walking down the street and I see him that looks like Kenny Omega if he wasn't a wrestler. Fair enough. I don't know if I need a fuller description beyond that, but I think I got who you're talking about here. Female Kurt Angle, yeah. They could put three as Kendall Gray just catches that, and I've seen that move before, and I wish I know what it was called. Somebody else has done it to where turn around and catch him, he's sitting in it, and then it's like a fucking flatliner. Is that what it is? Yeah. So Kendall Gray retains. So is this all but done? Are we about to see both Lash and Trick, the couple to be, move up straight to the main roster here after tonight? Yes, and you're still, Evolve champion, Kendall Gray. What? Yeah, Stephen Vick saying this may be a sign of solidarity. They both throw up the little fucking Boy Scout taunt and everything. But yeah, so we might have, an actual women's tag team built together of, hey, Tony, this is how you build women's tag teams. But we're getting a replay of the wheel. Tatum versus Lola Vice, though, to me is kind of scary because of how many times Lola's challenged for that belt and come just shy. So I feel like they're very much setting up to where she could just win it tonight because the Cole's another member. Kendall retains. Sucks for Lash, though. I don't know what to make of it with Lash. On one hand, she is still featured in a prominent match on NXT, but at the same time, she hasn't been used that much in NXT. We thought she was going to move up. I hope she moves up. But yeah, as I'm getting a Miles Bourne video package. So we're getting a lot of peripheral quarter pound catch crew here tonight. Or as MDB said, WQCC, the Ren catch crew, quarter catch crew, if I can say words. Doing Are You How? Lola is losing because of shenanigans. I think Lola wins because of shenanigans. Yeah, we're setting up Tavion versus Miles. This is kind of brother versus brother of they both had to fight for their way out of the catch crew. I kept trying to find the good words before it. But yeah, out of Dempsey's little catch crew. So now it's interesting that they've got to face each other. No Hendry glitches so far. Not a good camera angle. My man's just fishing, and it's all straight up angle here. It's hard to see Lola take another title L so quickly, but also at the same time, is it hard to see Tatum take a title L that quickly? Which is the worst case Ontario out here of Lola loses another challenge that literally the wheel fate decided it was her time to challenge again, or is it Tatum literally in less than a week after she won it turns around and loses it? Which is the worst scenario? What's he fishing for, Nick? I don't know. Probably catfish. I don't know. He's trying to get a largemouth bass. I don't know. Tavion Heights for the win. Yes, I think that's probably going to be the next match coming up. There we go. As I am in commercial break, so I will remind everybody. I know KJ already probably did it on my pause, but we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We do this for anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. We got the merch store. We got the fantasy football and hockey leagues and everything like that. We got the Discord. We got all the community engagement, involvement, and as much as you could do. We're trying to do as much to, again, be the counter movement that, we're the antithesis, I know, multi-syllable word, to the IWC out there that's still just stay off Twitter at this point. Good God. But we're trying to be the anti-IWC. We're trying to actually bring wrestling fans together and try and find a true common ground for wrestling fans out here. So again, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. As we're ever so close, I still, every time we do a stream now at this point, I see it move. The little third digit there, 7.63 moves to 7.64. Let's see if we can move that all the way to the 8K, 9K, 10K. Hey, what do you say? Trick or treat, I'm here for Caney. Luca, what up? Well, what is your costume, sir? What costume? And I know I asked this during our Being Boozled, spooky trivia, Wing of the Ring, King of the Ring trivia. But has anyone out there gone dressed up or is going dressed up this year as a pro wrestler or a wrestling based costume? And if so, what was it? I'm interested to see. I've done Kane before, and that was one of those as a child. Well, so KJ is celebrating. Did something happen in the game? I don't have the game pulled up because I have the Vipin. So technically I'm watching NXT from the UK. So Luke is going as Art the Clown, so Rhea's happy. 2 million. What? Paul, not trying to be negative, but a lot of these NXT graduates have no character. A lot of them are very generic. That's why I like Tony D. Oh, you're not going to make me hate on the Paisan right now as they're showing them on the commercial here. Who, as an NXT graduate to you, sir, hasn't had a character, hasn't had a persona, hasn't had a personality? I understand Tony has one, but Tony has one almost to a detriment to himself, to where he's so much that character that you can't do anything but that character. That's kind of the issue there, I would say. Yeah, so we got Tatum and Lola backstage of hugging it out. Yeah, they're fully cutting her out of this whole faction. If she's too goody and nice for this whole heel faction out here, She's just happy she won. She doesn't get, she was setting up to get taken out, and now she's hugging it out and celebrating with her challenger after Izzy's saying, I would make people earn a shot to challenge me. Yeah. That fully Lola is about to be your new. Do they just do it if Tatum retains because of disqualification would be my only way? But yeah. Nick, his gimmick is overly Italian. You should love it. I'm not saying I don't. I was answering and responding to Paul about how there, as Izzy's just staring down Tatum, but I was responding to how NXT call-ups lately don't have any character, don't have any personality or anything, unlike Tony. I'm not saying I don't like Tony's character. I just think if we're going to have that conversation, it's almost to a fault with him of that he is only that character. There is nothing else you can do right now with Tony D'Angelo that kind of isn't around that character. There's nothing, there's no malleable aspect to it. As I'm getting Tavion Heights coming out right now. So, folks, let me know who you got for this match. Whether you got Miles Bourne or you got Tavion. I like that they're making Tavion's whole gimmick like the Pantheon wrestling style out here. Man's fucking Hercules. You know, oh, bless my soul. Tavion's on a roll. Razor go. Could Izzy get some new friends to do over the Cohen and Tatum? Maybe. Or do we have anything introduced a different way? And it's still interesting how Izzy's just taking over this whole faction. But yeah. I'm interested to see what they do with the Cohen because I don't currently know their true motive or anything. Razor Bolognese. Luke, I'll go Tavion. This is almost an even split. I'll take Miles just because they've already had him kind of out there challenging for the world title. Is he almost, who can take a L here? Tavion had to sit there and go through, 4 different attempts and everything.
The Dodgers can take an L is the answer to that question.
Fair enough. What did I miss?
Vladdy, two-run home run, goes yard, 2-1 Blue Jays. Still early in the game, but nice to see Vladdy smash one in on Ohtani, who apparently he's unhittable. All right, well.
You won't pitch to him, but when he pitches to the Blue Jays, then he goes fucking yard.
He's not going to see a pitch past the 5th inning, no matter how long the series goes. I mean, they pitched to him in the 16th last night. They pitched to him, but they're like, fuck it, let's just throw one at him. But they stayed away. And it was
it one of those that just show me the way to go?
Yeah. Right? But you remember, the Blue Jays intentionally loaded the bases last night to get out of a jam, and it worked. So there was a lot of really good baseball. Like, managers had to think. They were on the verge of using position players to pitch because they were done. They had nobody left.
Yeah, it's chess moves the whole time.
Ooh.
Nick jumping in and reading the punchline but not hearing the setup for the Joker's lairs. Well, there's 57 comments I got to decipher through. Which one's your setup and your punchline, sir? Who you got in this match? Miles Bourne or Tavion Heights?
They are both kind of like at the same spot in their careers, and both have tremendous upside. You know what I mean? Like, both guys are kind of in that, like, they haven't really established much yet, but I think there's something there. And them having a match with each other, they're showing off their athleticism already.
Does Tavion, because I said I was taking Miles, and now I'm halfway reconsidering my decision because Miles has been the guy that's gone for the world title, has had the challenges and everything, has kind of gotten the push. Tavion's had to fight to even just get out of fucking being under Dempsey.
Right.
Does Tavion getting a win over Miles help elevate him more than Bourne getting a win over Tavion?
I feel like it's almost a bit of the same. Like, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other in a big way, right? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's the same for both guys. Like a good win either way, not a terrible loss either way, as long as the match looks good. Roll up into a roll up into a roll up. The ref says, nope, you're too close to the ropes. So good catch by the official. I low-key hate pajama pants. They always make me feel exposed. MDB, next members only chat, if you're there, remind me about pajama pants, and I'll tell you a KJ story about pajama pants.
Oh, or we can just wait and stay till we have our post, World Series coverage, and we can talk about pajama pants while we hope that it ends in 9 innings.
I need a little more of that sticky, icky to start spilling those stories.
Fair enough.
I want to see OTM challenge Dark State, KJ, and Nick. OTM's potential. It looks like they are going to try and push them, so we'll see how that looks.
I would take Out the Mud to win that match.
Of course you would.
Yes, because Dark State.
I mean, what has Out the Mud done other than get absolutely steamrolled?
They're not Dark State.
Yeah, but what have they done? Dark State's done nothing. What has OTM done?
Didn't they just pull up pretty much a mugging off on somebody? They just beat Hank and Tank.
Oh, wait. So when the Dark State mugged somebody, that's not good.
Exactly.
There's no purpose. OTM mugged some people. What happened there?
They beat Hank and Tank. They beat their former champions.
Right. Yeah, so did Dark State. I think they got steamrolled by Jada Parker. And that's that could be a sad death for them.
I don't know too many people that would complain about getting steamrolled by Jada Parker.
I don't know, right? Shit. Tavion Heights. Oof.
He could win it. Again, this is the definition of 50-50. Like, honestly, put these fuckers as a tag team or something.
And again, Nick, I know we've been beating this drum a lot lately, but here's another match. Like, that was a huge move, that springboard off the back into the clothesline. I mean, for people talk about work rate, people talk about good wrestling matches. There you go. By the way, do you see the new slogan? Where the wrestlers work? That's their new slogan.
I have not seen this. Look at the adjective.
Yeah, the new AEW slogan, and there's a little trailer out there where they're all, it's kind of like an office vibe, like the Office, the show vibe. And it's where the wrestlers work.
Oh, you're talking about AEW, that whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, you said NXT, so I just thought you were going that way.
No. Yeah, no, I switched
AEW, that's where because you have like Tekla doing her little spider crawl, her Wyatt crawl next to OC on a computer.
Right.
And you have Hobbs looking like, I'm always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Right.
Where the wrestlers work. I mean, again, to me, this is another example of this insecure flexing that AEW does. They're trying so hard to convince the world they are what they are, instead of just being what they are. They just so badly want to just flex, and they have no muscle. They got no muscle behind the flex.
Anyone else think of the kid from Little Giants? Well, no, again, I made the Nash joke, but again, think about it. When's the last company that had a fucking tagline like that? Where the big boys play. Think of the adjective, play.
Right? Where the wrestlers work. Wait, what?
Okay.
Like, why is your national television tagline Insider Baseball? Like, the average wrestling fan won't get that.
W,
bro. I mean, I'd stop you if you were wrong, but what are we doing, man? Like, where the wrestlers work. Stop trying to
make I'm just waiting for like the Drew Carey theme to start playing for the AEW as the world goes by.
Thank you, Cleveland.
Right.
Big backbreaker. A great match. And I've been pointing this out a lot lately. WWE programming, we're getting a good match right now. A good wrestling match. Better than some matches we'll see elsewhere this week. You have to start giving credit where it is due on some of the match. Like they've been given 2 segments plus now for this match.
Is it funny though that they slide it in like the middle of the show, so if someone actually watched the show or if they're just talking out their ass? It's one of those, like,
right?
if you're watching a movie and like the number 17
Oh,
pops up and someone asks you at the end of the movie, so what number popped up during the middle of this?
yeah,
Fucking 25, my guy.
yeah,
Yeah. So then you didn't clearly watch through the fucking movie here.
right. As Briggs is here. Briggs is here to ruin
Oh,
the day.
dude, don't ruin this, you asshole.
Right. Riding through this world. AW thinks they're the good guys. Here's the thing, though, Jose. Once upon a time, they kind of were the good guys. In a time and a place where wrestling was just fucking bland and boring and uninspiring, it was just fucking dribble. AEW came along and shook things up. And it felt like, I always said it, like Tony felt like Robin Hood in the early days of he was stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, even though he was too kind of rich, which I guess Robin Hood was in a way. But regardless, the point is, when Vince McMahon got pushed out, that narrative changed. And they were kind of the good guys, but now they're like the jaded ex-lover and a cause for a lot of what people feel is the toxicity out there is coming from that general direction, which is unfortunate because it doesn't represent all the fan base.
It feels like, much like Jack Perry, AW got punched in the mouth and didn't know how to respond to the whole situation. And they've been shook the whole situation. They've been fearing for their lives ever since. They don't know how to fucking get out of their own fucking head with this whole situation.
Yeah, they've been covering up, right? So, again, this is a thing about there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of things that could be done. And this legitimately comes down to understanding your fan base. And as long as you have a guy like Meltzer that has his hand in the cookie jar, this show will never be good.
Ooh. Vintage Randy Orton with the fucking side scoops there.
Unreal. A hell of a match. Surprisingly.
Yo!
Wow. Yo, he didn't even duck.
We talk about a guy who could be your next Kurt Angle and how Chad Gable's kind of was going to be that guy, but he's just a wee bit too short. Tavion's that guy that could do that because he's got that wrestling prowess and has the athletic capability to back it up and the size and the stature and the presentation.
Right, as now Tavion.
Oh, fuck off, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because I don't care for Briggs. I actually really like the other two guys. Fuck Briggs. Briggs just getting in the way of a good situation.
Honestly, he's ruining a good match at this point, and I guess that's what you're supposed to do as a heel. Right. But so what? We get now a triple threat? What?
Right. Knowing you got a good thing going on, but your boy's still there and he won't leave. He won't take the hint to be like, hey, can you leave us two alone? That's what Briggs feels like right now. The extra friend. Hey, my guy, go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
You look tired. Bounce, bro. That's Briggs right now. Just what are you still doing here?
Hey, bro, don't you gotta go do that thing? Yeah, me and you and Jeremy, we're all talking about you gotta go do that thing, right? Yeah, fuck off.
Miles does get the W as he comes up over top, but Tavion definitely has an issue with the fact that Briggs got involved. But yeah, a nice little finish to it. Two extremely athletic guys. That was a hell of a match.
Oh, and they did it to where they had the nice little, it's a super close pan. Maybe that's the best way that they get out of it. Oh, fuck off, Briggs. Just fuck off. You're fucking happy out here. Just fuck off. Like
his name might as well. His name might as well. Whoa.
But I was saying that they had a nice little package roll up of anybody could have technically won it. They had hands, and then Briggs pulls out Tavion is now Trick's clattering Miles and saying, "This is still going to be my show."
Do you like that Trick is running amok? I'm kind of into. Look, there's
Ricky. To split in behind him.
Let's go.
You're gonna have another match, a rematch between these two, and it's gonna be a step.
You gotta step it. This is fun. This is good. Yes?
This is what Moxley should have fucking been. Hey, Death Riders. Hey, John Moxley. Now you're fucking 2 years and a half way too late with this, but this is what you should have been to start off with all of this. I think it's even funny that this guy's been chased down by security and still managed to outrun everybody. You should have had him the whole time, like halfway staying above, like one step ahead of security. He goes out a door. They go out. The security goes behind him, and he locks it behind him, so they're all stuck outside.
Right, and they did just say that Kalani and Jordan Grace will be the main event. Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace will be the main event.
Jordan and Jordan. There we go.
Right. But yeah, so that's going to be the main event. There's a wheel on the stage. Repeat, wheel.
Folks, there's a wheel on the stage. There's a wheel on the stage.
Wheel on stage. The following announcement has been paid for by Big Dog Incorporated. Don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour this weekend. Oh yeah, we're falling back, folks, so don't be late for the show.
You know what I've always figured? What I figured out this year is if you don't set your clock forward, you don't have to set your clock back.
It's a right.
I'm literally just all right. I'm an hour behind already.
Touche, sir. So this one was impromptu. So yeah, let's go get your merch.
100% is the merch store is growing, ever expanding, ever expounding. And yes, Fight night, tomorrow night.
Fright night, yes, let's go. I'm looking forward to this. We'll see what it looks like as they start building. AEW is building towards Full Gear coming up the third weekend of November.
Now, question for you.
Yes.
Which are we building to? The women's tag titles, or are we building towards women's blood and guts?
Oh no, because women blood, like the blood and guts, is a completely different show that will have nothing to do. So yeah, I actually feel like we're building to that blood and guts show first, and then by the way, we're doing Full Gear too.
Well, which is so even then, so blood and guts is a separate show to Full Gear because I knew blood and guts was in November, so we're doubling down on the same 12 women and going to be in the tournament and in the match.
And I mean, I thought the way they set up the tournament was really weird. We didn't know who was going to be in the tournament.
But then they had the brackets beforehand.
What's that?
But he had the brackets beforehand, says Uncle Dave. But he didn't have them.
Yeah, that's where he's full of shit. Yeah. And what they did was they had a match where the winner of the match got to decide their first round opponent, and the fans still didn't know everybody that was going to be in it or where they fell in the bracket. We didn't know that the 8 people that were in the ring were all going to be in the tournament, but we found that out. Mm-hmm. And again, then you start asking questions, simple questions, Nick, and people might say, "Oh, it's not a big deal," but simple questions like, "Well, why didn't all the women get an opportunity to have an advantage? Why did these select 4 teams get in there? Why didn't you kind of have it mapped out of here's your participants?" Then have a match to decide who goes where. It was just kind of weirdly handled. Why did they introduce the belts and then take so long to get to the tournament? And I mean, the tournament bracket itself is a little bit meh.
Yeah, well, and again, this is not a biased opinion. This isn't a fraudcaster, to quote Dave Meltzer, with his actual terms. Now that anyone questions him about being Superman for AEW. Brian Alvarez was saying the exact same things we're saying, literally 2 days race. And they, it's one of those of just, you can't tell me you have the brackets when a match on the show is setting up the brackets. So you have nothing. Then at this point, you're still setting up the teams. Then you announce the tag titles, didn't fucking do anything to build anything towards it. We had Jamie Hayter announce blood and guts on a Collision. We've done nothing to continue any build for that.
They haven't even much talked about it, which to me is unfortunate because if you are going to do the first ever women's blood and guts, do it up, do it big, make it feel cool, make it feel exciting. And I mean, blood and guts is in 3 weeks. November 12th. Mm-hmm. And what has been announced according to Wiki is Jamie Hayter, Queen Aminata, TBD versus Triangle of Madness, and TBD. So that's already locked in. And do you even think they're talking about that right now? Like it's so I'm so kind of lost by it all.
They can't keep 2 plates spinning at the same time. Of which one are we doing here? Are we doing the tag belts? Or are we doing blood and guts? And we're trying to do everything at the same time, all the time. Not trying to beat the out of this dead horse at this point, but it's one of those, they just feel like they're flying by the seat of their pants with this. And there's no actual forethought or planning down the road with most of this.
It has felt that way with the booking, and I know people keep trying to sell us on this idea that it's like the best year ever for AEW, and I can't agree with that, and I would love to agree with that. I gain no benefit from not agreeing with that. The people that say, "Oh, you just choose," you're just saying that. No, I get no benefit. As Chelsea.
Well, even this needs to be a thing. This needs to be.
Yeah, I'd be totally great with this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, AAA mixed tag team titles.
So that would be Iguana and
Lola.
Is it Lola?
I thought it was Iguana and Lola.
Fair enough.
Could be been, having a moment.
Either way, it could be. It could be a Persephone. Oh no, that's female. Oh yeah. So he's even pointing out you're still trying to fill their spot. Well, what if you fill it with me?
This is good. Trips.
Well, hey! Ah!
Hey!
Why does she walk by? I believe in joy and dream. This man pops out of the garbage.
Now, well, I'll come back to it. Never mind. But
no, go ahead.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Big Dog. We do appreciate the love, the support, and definitely appreciate the super chat, sir. Are they planning on a men's Blood and Guts as well? Do we have any indication where they're thinking of going with that?
Oh, sorry, that's good. She just wheels him off. I have seen no implication. To me, if you're going to do it, you need to start building to it now.
Yes.
But it would be what? It would have to be the Death Riders versus the Babyface Alliance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to be unless the Elite getting back together to take it. Listen, if we're
you nailed it right there. It's going to be the Elite versus the Death Riders.
Do you remember there was a time when Kenny was first coming back from diverticulitis and he was getting involved again, and Will Ospreay was still healthy, where I felt like there was a really big opportunity to kind of do the Moxley versus kind of your big names and have kind of a chaotic war and guys getting jumped in the back and, everybody, you got to keep your head on a swivel. It's a dangerous place to be. And I just feel like now, if we're doing it now, fuck.
But they already did it. They already did it because you had Ospreay who's out now. You have Swerve who's out now because remember they had to lay down their shields. They died on their shields. So Hangman could be the one to defeat Moxley and put an end to the Death Riders.
Right.
But little did they know that the Death Riders are like cockroaches and cannot die. The Death Riders, Vince Russo, and fucking Peeps or Snowballs if you watch Zombie Apocalypse or whatever will fucking survive a nuclear fallout.
Oh, again, you're not wrong. That's the funniest part of all of it is that, again, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't think they realize it's killing the fucking show. It is the biggest leech of life, energy, and happiness around AEW. It is just soul sucking to that show, and only the most twisted of sickos are fucking celebrating this shit.
But
it's crazy.
The concept though worked. If you were going to go, and it goes back to even like when Vince, I'm going to bring in the lethal dose of poison and bring the NWO that was supposed to kill off, WWE and yada yada yada. Yeah. It was supposed to have that moment to where then you have all the baby faces. The United rise against it. If that would have happened and you end it with everybody's putting Darby on their shoulders as he's waving the AEW flag and yada, yada, yada of holy shit, we destroyed the evil Death Riders and be gone from this hallowed halls. Instead, it just keeps dragging on and dragging on and
But
dragging
yeah,
on. You're dragging a fucking dead body at this point. It's now just bones and rotting flesh, and you just
but they
keep
love
dragging
it.
it behind the fucking bus here.
But the hard part is if the argument is we're killing it, why would we stop doing it? Like that is the disconnect, is they don't believe anything that like what we just said would be completely shot down and refuted by the other side of the argument.
And that's
Like,
why they are where they are, though. That's why they are where they are. AEW should be way more the alternative. To sit there and say right now that in 2025 it is the best that this company's ever been is a fucking lie. And honestly, there is metrics, there is fucking demographics, there is any sort of statistical evidence, opinion-based evidence, any empirical evidence you want to fucking look at it. That's a goddamn lie. So to say that now at this point, it is just beyond me. Of there is an issue that needs to be fixed. There's JC coming out to, I'm gonna get my lick back. Okay.
So again, we don't fuck up this match because I kind of want to see this match play out as Lola goes for the triangle.
Well, there could be shenanigans on either side of this match,
right? Now we just came off a match with shenanigans, so I temper that a little bit. But Lola tries to take Paxley's head off. She slides under it. Outstanding.
Right. Oh.
Oh,
Stacy's taking out Izzy.
Okay. So there's your 3-on-3 match coming up. Right?
Oh boy.
There's your trios matchup coming soon. Fatal Influence against Paxley.
Is Lola just always the best friend?
Yes, a lot. But
bridesmaid, never the bride.
She's been the bridesmaid more than the bride in her time in NXT, but I thought maybe she could get a surprise moment here as Lainey Reed has really adopted a new fashion style here. And the fight is over. And I guess nobody wins because they were simultaneous DQs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was halfway. I thought it was gonna go to where you would have gotten, the culling involved, but yeah, out of the blue of nobody wins, a literal no contest, because we've got interference all the way around. Is this where Hickenbottom introduces trios titles that we can defend at Gold Rush now? He's going to have the brackets filled out on Friday, so he can announce them on Tuesday.
Right. Well, JC's pissed off that she lost her belt. A big elbow, forearm, the discus forearm knocking out Tatum, Laney, and Fallon. I mean, again, they're strong. They can go, and they're united right now.
Well, we're going to be ununited in a quick second, but I'll ask you this. Where do you slot JC Jane on the main roster?
Right now, I don't know if you can. I mean, that becomes the dilemma right now is there is a logjam, and your fear with somebody like JC Jane or Mariah May, Blake Monroe, who's up next, you worry that you get them up there and they don't have enough to do. Kind of what we're seeing with like Carmelo Hayes a little bit. I mean, Dragon Lee, I think, could have benefited for more time in NXT. There's certain people, you just got to be cautious. You can't throw them up. Braun Breaker, bit of an exception to the rule. Throw him up there. He does fine. But not everybody can do what Braun Breaker has done. Even Tiffany's had her struggles making the transition. So you got to be cautious. You got to be cautious. But right now, we are in a commercial break right now, setting up what's Blake Monroe coming up next. If anybody is wondering, we are now in the top of the sixth, 2-1 Toronto right now on the board. But who else we got here? Even catering is too full right now. Yeah, it's just people everywhere. There is an abundance. Both companies have an abundance of talent. We see a lot of time online where we want, where's so-and-so? Why aren't they booking this person? Why aren't they booking that person? But then you start to think about who do they not book? How do you get them in there? What do we do? Do we go to, go back to 3-hour shows? Please don't. God, don't do that. We don't want that. That's not what we're hoping happens. But there's only so many minutes to give it on TV, so you got to make them good, and you got to make it make sense. That's the challenge of the booker. Get the people, get everyone out there. And I think what WWE has done as of late, slightly better, I would argue, than AEW, is cycle people in and out. We've seen people lose big matches and they go away for a little bit, few weeks. We start wondering, where's Randy? Where's so-and-so? Why haven't we seen this person in a while? And then they kind of come back in the fold and somebody else will come out. Injuries also have an impact on that. AEW, we've seen a lot of just full steam ahead all year. This has been the year of Jon Moxley. You love him or hate him, you can't deny the guy shows up every week, right? He'll have an I Quit match. He'll have a coffin match. He'll have a fish tank match, a spiked match, and he'll still be at work on Wednesday. So, I mean, again, it's a bit of give and take, but there's so much talent. Good way to protect Lola and also build the story for when she eventually turns heel. Possibly. Right now, I'm getting an ad for the Jake Paul fight Friday, November 14th. Stupid arms. I've said that many times. Which fatal four-way is more interesting? Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet versus Joe versus Hook, or FTR, Jet Speed, Young Bucks, Jurassic Express? More interesting. I actually think the tag team one's a little more interesting because FTR should be and could be viable challengers. Jet Speed, came in to a lot of fanfare. A lot of people were excited about Jet Speed. Having them in that position works, but I mean, babyface on babyface. Tony doesn't really seem to care about that, but probably not their time. The Bucks have been in a compelling issue. We don't know what they're doing right now. Jurassic Express have issues with the Bucks, but is that more distracting, setting up FTR or Jet Speed to get the win? The fatal four-way for the men, you lose me at Hook. I don't know that Hook should be in here. And I don't know that, this is the right four guys. But Bobby Lashley, fine. Ricochet, I've spoken highly of. I like the work he's doing. I like him with this faction. But again, they're so caught up in the storyline of what they're doing. Again, does this add to it? Do they take each other out, opening the door for Joe? But then Hook. Is there a world where Hook fights Adam Page at Full Gear? Is there a world where you see that? I don't know. As right now we go to Blake Monroe with her new title. Let me know what you think out there about that, guys. Honestly, what's your feels on the scenario? Hook with a belt, a major belt, right? So at that point, are you just feeding a guy that's supposed to be a babyface to a babyface Adam Page? Spear's arms are dangerously close to Sammy levels of hate. So let's go. KJ, even Braun Breaker should be doing something more on the main roster. Yeah, but I mean, that's hard to agree with, Paul. He's in the main event scene. He's borderline on the verge of getting his first ever title. Braun doing more? What more could you give Braun Breaker at this point other than being outright world champion, which, again, the argument of maybe too much too soon. He's a Paul Heyman guy in the biggest heel faction of the company, or the top heel faction in the company. He's kind of been the pseudo kind of leader as it hijacks and gets away from Seth Rollins. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more you could really give Braun Breaker. But even if nothing else, to kind of meet you in the middle, Paul, because there is so much talent and you've had things like, guys like Punk and Jey Uso and Gunther and stories to tell, you couldn't just shove Braun right in the middle of everything. You kind of had to work him up to it, right? Imagine Jericho, the dude, it would blow my mind. I honestly feel like it's more likely Copeland than Jericho, but this is weird times. Like the fact that Jericho is even being discussed in rumors right now, it blows my mind. If you had told me 2 years ago, you know, in 2025, you were going to be talking about Jericho potentially going back to the Fed, I would have told you were crazy. I would have told you and it was never going to happen, especially with Vince being gone. I think Jericho, and Jericho publicly said this many times, he always had a good rapport and kept good relations with Vince. Even when Jericho would badmouth the WWE, oh, this bullshit creative, and you had to wait in line all the time, he would still kind of protect Vince at times. He always wanted to keep that door open. When Vince moved on and now Trips is there, I thought that almost sealed the deal that was never really going to come to be. It was never going to be this, you know, Jericho returns. Plus, I was under the impression that Jericho signed something like an 8-year, 10-year deal. So I didn't think he was even open to leave if possible. The seemingly weird falling out of Jericho and AEW and AEW's fans, it's something that should be studied. People defended that you know, Jericho till they were blue in the face, and in a moment's notice, they turned on him quick time. As we got Anonymous on the phone, watching Javon on the phone, I believe, talking to Leon Slater about getting a shot at tag team gold. When and where? I missed. Oh, wait a minute. Dark State. So we're gonna set up Dark. Oh wow, this is gonna be fun to chat with. But Dark State versus Leon and Javon Evans looks to be the case here, folks. I hate that Mohawk. Blake Monroe. KJ, when will Liv Morgan return? Feels like she's been gone forever. They'll get her back in at the right time. I start to wonder at this time of year, if you got Liv, who's, you know, pretty close to good, but you don't have to rush her. You know, do you wait till Rumble? Do you hold a couple people back until Rumble? Belair, do you bring her back now? Do you bring her back in January? It's getting super close, right? KJ, thank you for playing along to our dumb. Dude, this is what we do here. And half the time we get to play dumb. And I know sometimes we don't get your sarcasms. You don't get ours at some moments, but that's what makes this channel fun. That's what we love doing. We built this channel on the chat. I mean, that's how Nick ended up on screen, we just wanted to talk about wrestling and have a good time. So we love it. We love you guys for being insane. We keep it classy 95% of the time. And again, very welcoming. We open our arms to anybody out there. We're pretty protective if somebody gets out of line, and we appreciate it. We love it. And yeah, we normally talk about Jericho in disgust, not him being discussed. I'm just disgusting. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, no, thank you for everything, Jose, and everyone else out there. Keep your silly banter. We might not always get the reference because we got 9,000 things going on in our head at the same time. But my God, do we take a swing at it? What's up about Davey? These names got to go back again. What is up with YouTube? Dark State. So Dark State going to take on Javon and Leon by the looks of it as the Juggernaut. I will put this one into a poll. I've been slacking on these polls lately. Pause. Grace taking on KJ. Who you taking? Who you taking? Who you taking?
Better to be slacking than slobbering, but yeah. Dark State. Oh, I don't care. Osiris, a virus, you know, anything. It's fucking Leon and Javon in 5.
Right. All promos should be in bathtubs until further notice.
What is she fucking the kid from what was it? All that, you know.
Right.
Now we're a lesson in French with Pierre Escargot. As we're getting the video again.
Every time they go to the Mania video, I'm like, oh, this looks, it's this. It does look cool.
See, CM Punk looks AI. CM Punk looks AI, like barely no tattoos or anything.
It
Fuck
looks
off with Brock.
it
Punk
looks
looks
good.
AI.
Yeah, they all do. I mean, they all look very polished, but it looks good. I like the vignette itself is cool. Like it feels like they're setting, like if this was like the powers have come together to take over wrestling, it'd be super fucking cool. It'd be like the
Oh,
super.
those are your 4 biggest stars right there. Those
Yeah,
are
they all come
those
together.
not the 4 biggest stars in pro wrestling?
Yeah,
Love it or hate it, run from it, deny it.
right,
Those are your 4 biggest stars. So what do you get? Brock, Cody, Roman, Punk at
yeah,
Mania?
right. You find some way to split that up.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's your 4 figureheads right there. That's your
Yeah,
fucking 4 horsemen of the TKO apocalypse.
right. No, 100%, 100%. As we are in a commercial break right now, Otani goes down, strikes out. So,
Oh, so you pitched to him. You pitched to him.
we've
See,
been
like Bernard said, you wouldn't pitch
tonight.
to him.
Pick the corner. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. So,
Who's on the mound for the Blue Jays, if I may ask?
Bieber,
Bieber?
baby, baby,
Sit
love.
down like baby, baby, baby.
Yeah, no relation to the other Bieber, but yeah, Bieber is on the mound tonight.
There you go. There you go.
But no, I mean, again, and we've seen a lot of talk the last, a lot of people talking about Saturday Night Main Event and all the former AEW talent that are on it and and trying to weaponize that. But I mean, people got to just really understand how this all played out, and people forget that like certain this weird claim of like Rusev's going to WWE and just doing his AEW stuff. He was in Dubs first, was he not? I'm confused.
Well, and to me, it's again, if you take the tribalism, if you take pro wrestling fully removed out of this, if you had an army that loses its generals, starts to lose its commanders and
Yeah,
everything, its lieutenants and sergeants, if you start to see those people that are high in command start to say, nah, I'll maybe go and join the other side. They seem to be winning this war. You might start to think that that's a troubling issue a little bit.
yeah,
That's the thing is like you
yeah,
mentioned about with Jericho.
yeah,
He's like the next guy that, so your name's like Major General. Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of one of those. And you got promoted to here, and now you're going to walk away too.
yeah.
Oh,
I feel like guys like Tony, Jericho, the Bucks, like these guys are all like a fucking step away from living on a compound together. Like
well,
that's
that's
how.
the thing is when those people leave,
Yeah,
when you leave the cult, then
right.
Scientology he comes at you. We
Yeah,
saw it with Katie Holmes.
Katie, poor Katie, right? Free Katie and oh, what's her face? King of Queens,
Starfire,
King of Queens lady.
Oh, yeah, not Kevin James, the one who
Not
was married to
Kevin
Kevin
James.
James. But no, that I'm telling you, it is the Scientology of wrestling, and it's not even to say that there's a bad that it's terrible. That oh my god, how dare they put this product out there? No, it 100%. It has so much of a potential.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed that you're wasting the potential you have. It's like seeing a guy who's a fucking 5-star athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And he's out there just getting into this, doing this, fucking around with this. It's like, no, you could be so much more.
Right.
You just put your head in the game.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. And that generally creates a lot of the issue. People got mad about Triple H making a hype video for Mania. Like, bro, why get mad if you got work? Listen, they did nothing wrong. And the fact that people bought into something and ran a direction with it, that's, I mean, again, it wasn't my favorite choice. I was kind of hoping for something else, but that's on me.
Yeah, but at the same time, is it one of those of like PlayStation 5 was like $600 or some ridiculous something like that when it first came out or whatever. And then it's like, hey, we're going to tease something that might be really cool. You know what it might be? Make sure you go and get your PS5 for $600. Like, what the fuck, asshole?
Right.
Why are you just dragging your balls in my face right now with this?
Well, I mean, again, they have to hype it up. They have to advertise it, whether people, no matter how people feel about it.
7 months in advance. It's not till April.
No, it's not till 2027. Oh, no, that was Vegas. Sorry, I was jumping ahead.
Yeah.
They're still advertising that one, too. I mean, again, they gotta hype it up. I mean, 7 months. I mean, for the amount of tickets they're hoping to sell, they got to sell it. I can't be mad at them for hyping up their program.
They're letting people know, like somebody said earlier, they're letting people know so you can open that second mortgage out there. So you can get the flight to Saudi and so you can go to Vegas.
Sell the children. Let's go.
Well, kids, we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is some of us are going to WrestleMania. The bad news is it's not you.
Right. Good news. You got a new family. Bad news. They're not going to Mania like we are. Zarya. Oh.
I'm going to win back that title for you.
I was
Casey. Oh, man.
Look at this. Turns on the camera. Dude, that was so on point. Felt like I was watching a Destiny's Child video.
Say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Yeah, exactly. The way they just pivoted right on the camera all through.
Call the other day. Can you say my name?
Ladies, let's go.
Then again, they're doing it in the most dangerous place in NXT in the parking lot. Right. Spaz with a $10 super chat. After Saturday night's main event, we could have Punk as world champ, Cody as WWE champ, Ricky as NXT champ, and Santana as TNA champ, Ethan and Blake as North American champs, Dragon as a tag champ, TK Fumble Rumble.
Well, that's the debate. And maybe this is actually something that really could go to court. Is it fumbling? Like you see the fans, oh, look at them. Thank God for Tony Khan, because look at all the AEW talent all over the Fed show. But is that, they needed your talent, or is it the fact of you had good people, you didn't use them, the other company's capitalizing like a motherfucker?
Well, that's 100% right there. As I got Kalani coming out, and prime example of, I know you and I have halfway had fantasy football trade negotiations and everything. Saquon, though, goes from the Giants to the Eagles, goes crosstown rival and everything like that. Has career year, Madam cover and everything. Is that the Giants fumbled him, or he fit better into that system and he was used properly better that way?
That is actually a very valid point, right? Like that is part of it is, timing. Like I like Swerve to me isn't a Triple H fumble, because I don't think Trips really got him timing wise, but did Swerve come into his own getting the freedom to work in AEW and kind of come out and find himself and present himself in a way? We don't like
for each their own on either side of it. Trust me, you sat there and tagged me in a whole thing to where it was Bills fans losing their mind of so disappointed we drafted Josh Allen. And I dare say that those same fans are cheering Josh Allen to this day.
Right.
So yeah.
And you're 100% right about different situations offer different things. We've seen two guys that were absolutely mucking it up, switch teams, and all of a sudden wake both of them up. Like all of a sudden it makes sense. They got a quarterback.
You fit that system, you fit that dynamic. It's all of a sudden now you go from being a third stringer to a fucking all pro.
Yeah.
Yo, Jesus! Right. Now I see why Carmelo be out there. He is him.
I mean, again, I think we got to give Kalani a little bit of credit. We've kind of watched her come, kind of mature before our eyes. Like she came in super green baby face. Her wrestling work is good, very athletic, very acrobatic, but maybe lacking a little personality. This might give her.
I will say they've done a better job of the story around her than anything she's done.
Right.
Her as the TNA Knockouts champion, she sides with Team TNA. She gets kicked out of the NXT locker room. I think are all good story aspects through nothing she truly did.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I don't always like the TK hate. I don't think that he's a bad guy. I think that he's bad at his job. Yeah, I know. We talk about this a lot. And I mean, again, I think we got to give credit where it is at too. Like we started doing what we're doing here now because of Tony Khan and AEW. If Tony Khan doesn't come along and finance AEW, then I don't find the spark, and one thing doesn't lead to the other, and those dominoes don't fall down. So he did bring wrestling to a different place. We are critical because we see where it was, we see where it is, and again, for me, it's more about the fan base and the overall, like, just the fake bravado of it all. Like you're doing a lot of talking and your actions don't match the talking that you're doing. He's not a bad guy. I just think he's in over his head.
Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above. Oh, wait, that's the other Sum 41 song that they don't use. But no, even what was it? The first year of this channel and everything like that, to where we had an actual weekly rating show of what was number 1, number 2, number 3. Dynamite 9 times out of 10 was number 1 week in and week out.
Yeah. It was, you're not wrong at all, Nick.
It was there, and just now it ain't hit, dog. Sorry, I hate to tell you that you don't got the game anymore, but that's the way it be sometimes. You hate to tell, your favorite athlete or somebody that's, on top of their game that they just kind of don't have it anymore. Right. Or, hey, you might have fallen off, but that's where it be. But again, if you can't say anything against it, what have you, then you are part of a cult, and this is where we get back into the whole, Scientology of wrestling to where if you say anything against it, you are excommunicated.
Yeah. And again, I just think at times he gets a little bit of leeway from people out there of like, people forget he's a billionaire. It's like the poor, the hardworking Tony, the self-made Tony Khan, and they're picking
Robin Hood stole from the rich, but he is the rich.
Yeah, right. Like it gets twisted real quick. And this idea of like, you just, again, when AEW came out of the gate hot, they flexed and they flexed. The problem is they kept flexing and they were out of their weight class, and that became a problem. And that's where we're at right now. And I just want to see them correct the internal issues to get back to having that buzzworthy vibe to the show. The show's been dead.
Yeah, that's the thing, is the best thing in pro wrestling is when you have competition on multiple levels and everything like that. But it is a little bit of should have been talking shit. Should have been talking shit. Yeah. But we are on a commercial break right now. Sorry.
Right. No, I'd agree with that. I mean, I think even with we never talked about ratings till AEW started whooping.
And now it's like, why are you talking about ratings?
Yeah, like we never did.
There's no one paid attention to ratings to you.
Right. It was never a conversation of like, how many fucking people? Like, not really. Small.
No, it was a very minimal conversation at best. That's where Meltzer's kind of bread and butter. That's where he would throw that information out there and people would lap it up and everything. But now it's expanded so much beyond that. Now we get into demos and minutiae and fucking trends and attendance and ticket sales. And I've had to learn more about pro wrestling, like the backstage shit, than I've ever wanted to learn about the backstage shit of pro wrestling. Right. Now that AEW's existed.
100%. And I will defend Boston here. I don't know what the conversation is, but he hates wrestling from any company equally. So, yeah, Boston, pretty unbiased from our experience with Boston. So, shout out to Boston. But
9 times out of 10, he's more just trying to upset us and trying to get us on a fucking tirade than anything.
Nice snatch.
Whoa.
I mean, grab, catch.
No. No, it's not a snatch and grab, my guy. What are you doing?
Snatch and grab. He had to slide to get it. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful snatch situation.
Jonathan Gresham's going to have all of the issues to look up at you at.
The best part is I'm talking about baseball. But yeah, back to the wrestling. As Kalani and Jordan are, again, off to a great start in this match.
Honestly, they're wearing very similar gear. It's like, I'm going to do Wonder Woman. No, I'm going to do Wonder Woman. I'm going to do Miss Marvel. Yeah, no, I'm going to do Miss Marvel.
Yeah, do you think they have to like fill out like a board, or like there's like a fucking?
All right, who's wearing green tonight?
Yeah, green? Who wanted to be Poison Ivy this week? Okay, I'll be Sailor Moon. Like, what are we doing?
This is when you're having a costume party and you both dressed as the same costume.
Right. Is the mystery gone in wrestling? I would say 90% of the mystery has left the building. Maybe 90 is too high, Nick.
Oh, it's very too high for me.
Okay, but a lot of the mystery is left wrestling. The problem is, we talked about it earlier, the people that don't want to know behind the scenes stuff, but can't let you have a secret. Can't let you have, like, if someone's hurt, and then when the companies withhold from the internet fan base, they start whining and crying and I can't believe they would try and play that angle. Like, we really thought he was hurt. The fuck are we going to do?
But see, I have the exact opposite take on that. Of I think that it's one of those, now it's almost reversed itself back around to where it's flooded with so much stuff that vast majority of it's not accurate and everything. Think about how much we knew about Seth Rollins' injury until he shows up at SummerSlam, turns around and drops crutches, and that whole conversation.
Yeah.
It's now at this point that it's gone the reverse, and we don't trust him being injured now because they played, devil's advocate of he wasn't injured the first time.
Yeah.
Now there's so much information that you have to filter and decipher what's true and what's not.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess, it's a little tricky for like what you and I do here. Like, we try and keep our finger on the pulse just about as much as we can, to the point where we literally need to physically step away from it and like take a breather. Like, no more, I'm inundated with
right. I was gonna say, I'm keeping my finger on the pulse as we speak.
Right. So I mean, I think you have that you always have your kind of moments where you feel overwhelmed by it all, but I think at the end of the day, I would like us to be okay. And I love when the companies surprise us. I love when somebody pops up and you didn't catch it on the dirt sheets. I
think we see that though just as often now. I think that we're
getting more.
That dirt sheets get swerved, and now because so many people rely on that, they know fish on the line. I can throw a lure out here, and they'll jump here when I can put them over here. Now it's worked. It swung so far the other way, is where I think it's kind of at. That now they know that they can. It's going to get out. So what we put out 10 stories? What story do they believe?
Yeah, we control what gets out. Okay, listen, we're going to sprinkle this out there. Oh, by the way, so and so they did it when Jade, like, they started sprinkling out Jade's hurt, and then sure enough we got the angle where she was out, right? Like,
right.
I mean, we have those moments, but I would, that's part of the fun of it all, is being surprised.
Oh, who hits a split stunner?
Yo, that's insane. Off a fucking backflip.
Backhand spring into a split
backhand
stunner.
spring, yeah.
Carmelo, I respect my guy.
I see you, bro.
I see you, bro.
Imagine looking for spoilers. Yeah, no. Listen, I try and avoid them.
But there's a whole fan base that does that and they gets pissed when they find it.
That's the other part.
Why the fuck are you looking for gold and then get mad when you find gold?
How many times do we hear, oh, it's so predictable? Well, stop reading ahead. Like, fuck
kids. We're on chapter 4. You're on chapter 7. Fuck are you doing?
Well, I Googled all the jump spots in this movie and it just didn't scare me.
Like, before we go and watch the spooky Halloween horror movie and everything, I'm gonna read the whole plot so I know who's really the killer the whole time.
Right.
Asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna read when all the scary the parts are in this movie, so when I get in there, I'll know when they're gonna happen. But
I'll be so cool because I won't get jump scared, but y'all get jump scared.
Kalani is a Lance Storm.
Oh.
Good in the ring, no personality.
Oh,
she took a second to reset and bang.
Oh, two count on a fucking.
That's a gut wrench power bomb, like deep.
Yeah, well, all she had to do was pull her out, and it was it was a bit of a jackknife. Yeah, all she had to do was pull her out, and it was a razor's edge.
Right. That's it, man. None of it matters. None of it matters. I really do. I'll repeat to myself all the time about fucking. None of my business. It's none of my fucking business what these people are thinking right now. Even if it is about
100. We've said this multiple times, and again, we need it on a shirt. You don't work there. At the end of the day, despite how much you want to get upset about this and that, you don't work there.
You don't. That's the craziest part of it all. Like you said, that's where you venture into kind of cultism and just this weird vibe. And I've never seen such a group of people that project their own bullshit on everybody. They just spray their own behavior on everybody's doing exactly what they're doing. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, you're
fair enough.
Yeah.
I could make a joke or two, but yeah.
2 count. It's been a good match. Good main event. So Monday, the ladies main
Whoa.
evented. Tuesday, the ladies main event, by the way, Nick.
Yo! 1, 2 count after a huge Spanish spot. But yeah, no, the women's division again has been heavily focused on. And Trick again. God damn it.
Right.
Someone contain this fucker guy.
Right.
Oh, so Kalani's got the belt. Oh, she's going to cheat to win.
Oh, that again, dig into.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Small packet. Oh,
too many of this shit, Nick.
Too. What?
Too many is somehow you got to dap ahead. But too many of this. Why did you go get the belt if you weren't going to use it? If you were uncertain, have the moment of thought before you even go get it.
You got Saints and Trick jumping over the fucking top rope.
This is insane. Yeah.
Well, now she's going to get the belt, and what is she going to use it now?
Yeah, now she had to change her heart.
No, now she's going to get cut off. Oh, now she used it. See, that's right there was what you said. Why the fuck did you fucking faint on it the first time? Why did you faint the first time to use it the second time?
Yeah, just do it.
I realized I couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need that moment of, oh, I don't know, I'm really a good. Just fucking do it.
Commit to the bit. Which is what they've done with Trick and Ricky Saints. They have been fighting through this whole
fucking fought the whole show.
Security cannot contain them.
Another 2 count. Kalani sucked so bad they did this. But she's good in the ring. Chris, I'm sorry, but she's a good wrestler. And now she's going to be a heel.
Is Jordan now, though, done on NXT? If you even said earlier, it would have been weird if she went to NXT to win the TNA title. That's a little bit of a fucking weird roundabout way. But
through the wall, through the wall, through the wall.
To the window, to the wall, to the wall. To the Trick fall down my wall. Oh, these people.
Holy shit, breaking out. Oh, Trick punching security. Oh, that's a replay.
Is that Dempsey? He looks like Dempsey.
Paul, breathe, Paul, breathe. There's some extra words in here. Who cares if you don't work there? If you still have a effing right to not like what you don't like because we put our money and time. That's not what he's saying, though.
Paul.
Yeah, okay, you go.
No one's saying that you don't have a right to complain or anything like that.
No, that wasn't it at all.
The whole thing is about is that people that get over exacerbated and over defending.
Last man standing, Trick, Ricky at Gold Rush.
There you go. First match announced for Gold Rush, and we knew that they were going to probably do something with this, and you got to add a step to it. But yeah.
Right.
No. You don't work there. Don't take it personal. This is how you end it. That's a hell of a way to end NXT, though.
That's the issue, Paul. It's not the difference of opinion. The issue is how dare you say that about somebody that is on a show I'm a fan of? That's like someone saying Seinfeld sucks and someone else like threatening to kill the person that doesn't like Seinfeld. It's a person on a show. You don't work there. Why do you get so offended by their shitty job? That's
not for fully recency bias, but didn't you have to eat a whole bag of shit for about 5 minutes or so about how the Blue Jays lost to the Dodgers last night and everything, and Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, and everything like that? And I don't think you took it personal or anything. It's not how dare you insult.
Oh no!
What I like of it is, again, there can be differencing of opinions.
Yeah, it's like Bernard only giving me shit about the Dodgers. I'm not mad at Bernard. Fuck him.
Love you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the show has come to an end. It has gone off the air. We take a rating out of 10 for every single show. So let us know what you thought of the show. What did you like, didn't like, what was good, bad, in between. Not a bad one as the night rolls on. But that's, again, a kind of a reset show in a lot of ways, setting up some new stuff, How did you feel about it, folks? How did you feel
How
about it?
does that feel to you versus coming off of, because you were here the show post Wrestle Dream and everything? How does that feel as a reset? Because there's been people that have compared Wrestle Dream to Halloween Havoc. How do you feel that suits up as a kind of reset button? I like that we had Trick and Ricky fighting throughout the entire show.
Yeah.
And still even, it doesn't fully interrupt the main event, but it kind of does. And we finally,
away.
yeah.
I liked it. It was fun. It was spontaneous. It was different. You don't see it a lot. Like you said, they come like burrowing through the middle of the match and then they just keep going. You make it feel something that matters. And then when Ava announces it's going to be a last man standing match, it makes sense. It fits. You get why they want to go there with this. We need something to settle this feud. So I like that a lot. I think it sets up for a really good match. I liked a lot of the in-ring stuff tonight. I thought Tavion and Miles, again, a solid match. Lola and Paxley was good. Story at the end of it, kind of gearing us up for that. I mean, overall, I thought it was a good one. It's very similar to Raw in the sense of like I was entertained, but all my socks are still on.
Oh, this was a very blue balls episode, I think, a little bit. Hey, we've got Tavion and Miles. So, Josh Briggs, we need you. We don't get much of a true finish with that. Even with Lola and Tatum, I guess we're still keeping everything with the culling on standby because JC Jane and Fatal Influence get involved. So that throws everything off with that. Nobody wins there.
Right.
Even with the Knockouts title, we have the kind of weird segment to where, Kalani pulls the belt in. I'm going to use you. I'm not going to use you. Then she Green Goblins now because Trick shows up and shows her the true heel way because he showed up that she can clatter Jordan with the belt. It was a lot of stop-start of like, we don't know where to fully go with this. I don't know what to put it in first, second, or third.
Yeah, I think we're just coming out of the gates. I mean, a lot of people are going to talk about Jordan losing, but she was hit with a belt. I completely agree with you. We've seen it on every company. It's been a very like the last year and a half where it's this thing of everyone's conflicted when they have to do something bad. I want some people that just fucking do bad shit.
Pick a lane. Pick a lane.
Yeah. Why are you so conflicted all the time? You got out of the ring to get the belt. So you had some idea, some premeditation that you wanted to use said belt. Then it took you all the way till you got back in the ring and had them completely vulnerable to the point where, oh, now I don't want to do it. Well, what the fuck? Like, either do it or don't do it. If you roll out to get the belt, come back in and wall up the person and let's move on.
And that's a big part of it. Pissing it off the pot, but it's still one of those.
Right.
It's not like the belt happened to be in the ring and you just pick it up.
You went
and then I had my moment of, do I want to use it? You made the active choice to go and get it. So you had intent in your mind. Right. And then in that amount of time decided, nay.
Yeah, just had an epiphany of like, maybe not. That's what I don't love. Just if you roll out and go do it, follow through. You already knew. You don't go through all those steps not to do it, and then to change your mind and go, I'm not that evil yet. I won't do this. And then 2 minutes later go, fucking I changed my mind. Like,
yes, I am that evil.
Yeah, right. Never mind.
But 8 out of 10.
Go ahead.
No, you had before, I think, a 7 out of 10. I gotta find where you win.
Freddie Teethman, I love that.
Oh God. 7 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 20. That's a high differential. 0 out of 10, no Trish. Oh, see money back with that.
Right. Did we just get
2 out of 10? Best tonight was Ricky and Trick's brought. So
wow.
Whoa.
None of it.
8 out of 10. Jose with a $2 super chat out here with 7.75 out of 10. And
Shohees.
Shohees?
I'd rather shoeies.
Oh, Christ almighty. I didn't even read that. My brain filled in. Not going to lie. You had me in the first half. I read the first half. Didn't bother with the second half.
10 out of 10 is Kevin.
Hey, but so right now, 3-1 Toronto, top of the 7th.
3-1. Dude,
Yeah, if y'all win this, I mean,
I only got 2-1, you fuck.
what the fuck did I do? I clicked off of Netflix. I clicked off of Netflix. I shut down a whole VPN.
Yes,
I'm out here reading comments. Fuck are you getting mad at me for?
Sorry, I got the third run.
Yeah, now you go. You shut your whore ass mouth up.
Shut your mouth when I talk to you. What?
Yeah. No, what did I say?
7 out of 10. The in-ring could have been better. Yeah, I think I'm in like a 7. 7.
I feel like I'm starting to feel like a Vegas slot machine because 7 just keeps popping up every time we talk about average. Yeah, it's I feel weird. 7's and halfway average. You can't go lower than that. And I don't 7 1/4 is maybe the highest I'd go.
Right.
7 feels right there.
I can understand 6.5.
6 3/4.
Maybe we generally, I mean, that's burrowing down, but it does feel like, again, you're in a bit of that run of, it's good. I liked it.
Yeah, well, it's like a slot machine. I'm just all 7s are popping up out here. I don't know if I won the jackpot or if I'm losing here.
Right. Like when I wake up tomorrow morning, what parts of this show are going to stand out in my memory? Trick,
and probably that's it.
It might be it, right? Like, yeah, nothing else really. Like, but again, it wasn't a boring show. The cadence of the show was good. I don't know. I think overall, it was good.
It was good, and everything got hampered and dampered. I mean, probably the second best thing next to Trick and Ricky was Soul and Zarya, which again was not anything in ring.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, again, I thought Miles and Tavion put in a good match. It was good.
Bill Briggs, that's the thing. That's again, like you said with Halloween Havoc, of everything had a fucking afterbirth to it.
True. It's the new thing now. Just fucking throw people out there.
It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
7.5, 8 from Damien, 7.5 from MDB. 8 out of 20. Kalani is not main event material. She's all right. She's doing her thing. Give her a chance. But so 4 out of 10 from Chris. 8 out of 10. That makes more sense. 2 out of 10. Yeah, we got that one. That's not that's crazy. 8 out of 10. 7, right? 7 out of 10, hey.
He was safe as fuck. Sorry, I'm watching the replay of it. Was debatable if it's a double play or not. Sorry. But yeah, I'm still saying around a 7 of there was stuff that was good on the show tonight. And I think again, everything just kind of got hampered and dampered right as it was about to like be really good. Like the only thing that I'm walking away from tonight with is how much I can't wait to see a last man standing match between Trick and Ricky.
Yeah.
Beyond that, that's all tonight was.
Yeah, it sold us big on that. I mean, kind of give us a little touch point with Blake Monroe. Let us know what's up there. Jordan becomes a really big, kind of question mark now. Does she want another piece of Kalani because Kalani hit her with the belt? Does Kalani dig in? Is Jordan's pursuit really with the Knockouts title? Is that where we want her to be? So again, just it was good. Look, 6.5.
Last Legend, well, shout out Kraken out there with an 8
That was a pretty good match.
Last Legend lost her shot at the Evolve title too. Let's not forget that.
So yeah, they really put Kendall over as Lash. That's safe.
Yes, 100% is safe by a fucking country mile.
That's safe.
Oh, but I'm hoping he didn't hurt his fucking hand. Do you don't wear the fucking oven mitt running gloves that the Yankees wore and everything?
When did that become a thing in baseball to start doing the sliding mitt? We heard our fingers.
We got a pitching clock. We got everything. No longer are we going to imagine without a pitching clock and everything and all the things to speed up the game, an 18-inning World Series game. We'd still be watching that game right now.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that the baseball's done a good job of speeding up the process. And I mean, if you go back a handful of years, there was some like, you were getting 6-hour games for no reason. Like it was just
And there were regular 9-inning games.
yeah, pitching change, timeout, batter steps back.
Folks, you heard it here first. Major League Baseball's managed to fix up their fucking time issues faster than Tony Khan has on an AW pay-per-view.
Right. This is still under review? Jesus Christ.
It's so obvious to me at this point.
Okay, good call. Ooh.
Yeah, so it's runners on first and third, top of the 7th, Toronto 3, Dodgers 1. So are we in agreement on a 7?
Yeah, I think I'm good there. I think it was very average. Again, 6.5, 7 for me, kind of in that ballpark. It was good. Nothing upset me, or I didn't think anything was atrocious or bad. But my socks are still on, as we always say.
Fair enough. Well, you weren't thoroughly sports entertained, just mildly sports entertained.
Mildly sports entertained this eve.
It's not a blazing. It's a mild. Not I'm trying to think of what is the lower than mild because I don't know how to order that on a buffalo wing sauce.
Right, Hocus Pocus, the best Halloween movie. Hilarious.
No. Halloween is the best Halloween movie.
Yeah, well, I'd give it a vote.
Well, I have one of the theaters by me that's actually like one of the old school, like it's not, we've got layback seats and you can order your whole fucking dinner while you're watching it. An actual movie theater that's showing the original Halloween on Halloween night at night.
Right. There you go. Lola Vice should help her boyfriend, Damian Priest for Selena Vega and Aleister Black.
Cuba versus Puerto Rico.
Right.
What are we doing here?
We're going to war.
We're going to war.
Oh, chop.
Yeah. So are we staying with the game or are we calling it a night, sir?
We're pretty close to saying goodbye. This one's almost over. So probably another little while. But
we intentionally walked Vladdy.
Well, again, haha, Bernard.
Bernard, bitch.
Go, Jays, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will pack it in. We will tap out. Just stay. It's a school night. As the Dodgers make
it going up on a Tuesday.
You're already here, bro.
But how can you miss us if we don't go away?
No, I can't do it. Nick's too far ahead of me. It throws it all off. But
I'll go pause again and we'll just come back here. Like I can take a walkabout. You're the one invested. I like just being on the outside visuals of I can cheer for both teams here.
You're gonna cheer for both teams? That you can't do that.
No. You like I said, with Freeman hitting the home run last night, I felt your same pain. I've been there, bro.
Right, Nick, find an indie show quick.
Give me time. Hold on. Thriller, let's go. Come on. Nope, that's the wrong website.
I hate the movies that serve food. Like the theaters. That's a good experience, man.
I have one. That's the only movie theater I have. Close by me. Yeah. Is I have that, and they have like a Dave and Buster's, their version of it, like right beside it too.
Right. Who was off-putting? Paul saying somebody was off-putting. Like it. JELLO.
There's no shows on today. We can rewatch Wrestling Revolver.
Is Revolver doing a Tuesday show?
There's a remix. It's a remix. It's a
remix of a remix, and
I remixed the remix. It was back to normal.
Candyman's a classic. Dine-in movie theaters are wicked. The only thing better than that, I mean, my favorite, if I had to pick, I love me a good drive-in. I'm such a sucker for a drive-in theater.
Been a minute, and I have. So I grew up by one, and now I have one out on the Weirs, which isn't too far away from me, which is like when we get bike week, second biggest bike week in the US.
Okay.
That's one of the big hot spots of the summer and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on. Hopping fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling the
No, he's in jail. We can't sing that song.
Stop it. Stop it. We can't sing
Stop.
If you were a musical artist in the 90s, we no longer sing your tunes.
Yeah, you are probably locked up. Won't let me out.
An hour. Yeah, I got 2 or 3 in the kind of close enough. So I'd like to get to a few each season. It's my favorite way to do it.
It's such an old school way. And to me, it's one of those, like, you can't watch, respectfully, you can't watch a modern movie on a drive-in. I don't think. They're not built that way. They're not like a Jaws or something like that. Like 80s, 70s, what have you, early 90s, you could watch on a drive-in. I think anything modern, you lose so much of it that it doesn't work anymore.
Run, bitch, run!
You thinking Vladdy's husky David Ortiz short ass is gonna do that?
Right? Just didn't want to get picked off at home like last night with Schneider.
Rob Schneider is an LA Dodger.
Right? Rob Schneider.
Oh.
You're killing
I don't
me.
know about how far ahead I am, so I don't want to
killing
say
me, Small.
anything. But I think it might be all over but the crying.
It's 5-1
you're a
Blue Jays
Dodgers
at
fan.
the moment. Bo Bichette just gets a single, beats in a run. First and third.
Vladdy with his oven mitt. I'm getting a catcher's cam of what you haven't even seen yet.
Well, did you get the Bo Bichette hit? Is that what happened?
I'm 6-1 right now.
Okay, I haven't got there yet. Son of a bitch.
That's why I was trying to wait.
Fucking my life. Her drive-ins all October too. That's sweet. Found myself at a haunted house this weekend. Fucking.
You ever done a haunted hayride?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Except here, it's Moose pulled the cart.
Mush. Sled dogs and shit.
All right. Well, it looks like the fucking Jays are going to force this series a little bit longer.
Or it might be going back to the Rogers Center. Well, we were going to go back.
Well, we were anyway, but now we're going 6.
But this is where it gets interesting because a lot of people said it was going to be Dodgers in 5 or Blue Jays in 7. And we're getting past 5 now.
Fucking my life.
Kirk out here literally looking like one of us out here without the beard. Fucking
I love Kirk.
A husky guy.
And it's Homer. It's the best. He is so good, and people are shitting on him. Let the man go. He's a professional athlete. I don't care.
He is the John Daly of baseball. I'm taking all the piss out of a guy who is probably in better athletic shape than I am right now.
Right? Yeah. I mean, this guy's hammering balls and fucking running bases, and even though he is a tubby fucker, but
no, he's just hitting fucking dingers. I hit it deep, whether you catch it or it goes out. That's all that matters.
It makes me happy. I'm proud.
There you go. So
right now for me, it's 6-1, 2-2 on the count.
I have them just showing the entire Rogers Center having their own watch party.
Yo, people stayed at the Rogers Center until 3 a.m, just sitting there watching the screen.
I hope they didn't pay for that.
I don't know what if there was.
Imagine I'm a pay to sit in an uncomfortable chair to watch something on a TV screen, and all I got is Coors Light, terrible tap ass beer, and hot dogs.
Go home. Are you too good for your home?
Go home.
Y'all need to watch VHS Halloween. It's wild. The first tape is really strange and off-putting. Dun dun dun.
Oh, were you talking about the VHS series, not Halloween on a VHS? I
Y'all need
think.
to watch VHS Halloween. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think he's saying. Boston, you got about 2 minutes to correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Woo! Fair enough. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm at the whim of the Blue Jays fan here right now. So
Yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty confident in this one. I feel like we're gonna be able to step away.
there you go. So in 12 innings, we'll come back and
Yeah, we'll be back
reconvene.
here for shut your mouth. I think we can hold the fort down on this one. This one's big because this was the Otani start. That's the big thing about this game is you almost, I think for a lot of the fans, at least me, you kind of almost mark down Otani's start as a win for the Dodgers. So if you can come in and play Otani at home and get enough runs that you might walk away with this game 4 win. It's not bad.
If you can batter up Otani to where he's not long in the game, or we're in the 7th inning and he's clearly not in the game anymore and everything. Yeah. So if you can batter him up enough to where you pull him out, whether it's because of what he's doing on base or whatever, but it's a definite advantage. Definite advantage.
For sure. 6-1. That's a big lead. Let's go, praying.
Right. So yes, I was right. Boston, correct. The VHS series, the new one is called Halloween. Well, there you go. What are they fucking serving? Jesus. I'll take 2.
Right. Who's fighting in AEW tomorrow? Me. They've announced Fatal 4-Way for the women's #1 contender spot. The tag team Fatal 4-Way. They're doing a men's Fatal 4-Way with the 4 gentlemen on the screen: Bobby, Ricochet, Samoa Joe, and Hook. Winner gets a shot at Adam Page. The winner between Jet Speed, Hurt Syndicate. I lied about that. Jet Speed, FTR, Young Bucks, and Jurassic Express. They get a shot. So everybody for Full Gear, we're just doing Fatal 4-Ways to figure out who the #1 contender is.
Because fuck stories, fuck building. Yeah. No, we just decide.
Yeah. Yamamoto's insane. I don't know what they feed these particular gentlemen, but Yamamoto, the dude went 9 strong and was ready to come in the 18th last night.
Again, they're aliens, folks. They've come down from here and they just decided they wanted to play baseball.
Right. Facts, Jose. Let's go. The weekly matchup. See.
Well, this should be Samoa Joe wins this, right? Would make the whole sense of he fucking turned on him. He just challenged him.
If you were going to do that whole angle and he doesn't win this, what are we doing? What the fuck are we talking about? Why would you not? Well, I don't get that. Help me understand.
Right. Well, I gotta
always cyborgs. It's insane. They're even you saw you'll see Otani he comes up and he puts the bat on the ground and he's doing mathematics in his head, like that meme of fucking the Hangover, fucking Zach with all the numbers.
Right.
That's what he's measuring up the angle of the bat with the plate. So just fucking robot shit.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your batting practice. Yeah, let's do it. Come with me if you want to win. Yeah,
right. I need your cleats, your jersey, and your trophy. Bum 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 bum. 6-1 Blue Jays, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm gonna just not talk about the game because I'm a full out ahead of you. So
yeah, that's why I'm not like shit.
I can hiccup, I can stop, I can pause if we're going to stay here. I just don't know if we're going to stay here. You've teased not staying here and then proceed to stay here.
I want to see how the next 2 outs go.
Well, I know how one does. Spoiler alert.
Right. Yeah. You're going to be very happy with the next one.
Right.
Horse moose? What? I've never seen a horse moose. Which
Oh.
would be kind of just like a moose, because that's what I feel like a moose is. It's just a big horse with horns.
No, it's a horse deer is a moose.
Deer. Call me deer.
A horse deer is a moose.
All right, 2 outs. Anyone else out there that has the World Series on their TV right now? Are you dialed in with Nick as far as like out ahead, or are you at the pace that I am at? Because
I have 2-1 to Ohtani right now.
Right, it's like we're getting the feed to Canada is delayed.
It's that maple syrup trickling through.
Right, slow as maple syrup.
In case something goes real wrong, they're just going to cut the feed. They cut the feed.
Oh, say hiccapaleo, Nick.
Yes. Well, here, I'll put it this way. I think you're going to be real happy with all 3 outs here. So
I watched a little game because of you, KJ, Jose. I love it. But and I did the same. I was sitting on the edge of the bed making too much noise for that time of night. But yeah, you just couldn't turn away, man.
Well, Cabral out there saying he's on pace with me. Jose is on pace with me. So again, the Americans are tapped in.
Yeah,
we're getting that fresh, authentic, World Series. You're just getting the maple syrup drip.
Right. Let's go. All right. Well, 6-1 Blue Jays going into the 8th. I feel confident. We got another baseball game tomorrow. So if that one's tighter, we'll probably stick around longer. But with all that being said, that is Dynamite, or that was NXT. Tomorrow is Dynamite. Whole lot of things to figure out for upcoming shows. So make sure you're there for that. It's going to be a fun one as always. Like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. The best thing you can do is take our link, drop it anywhere you see people talking about wrestling. And we got nothing but love, so appreciate it. Save your friends from bad streamers, from bad reaction, from bad wrestling takes. Bring them to the place that's open all the time, 24/7. Go ahead, Nick.
We're the cure for the common fan, folks. Our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you put that for life with it.
Go Jays! See you on the flip side. Good night.